He will. Yes. It's crazy because I like how we are showing.
Live at the Fire Nights podcast, man, and
This is Chef Ghost, not the prophet.
we
It's
live
only
at
like
the Fire Nights podcast,
5%
man, and there's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woods of Delaware.
Where was you from?
Now, who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's
Listen, man, it's your boy D-Mac, man. Fire Nights Podcast.
Let me see him. Let me see him.
Yeah, it's Tuesday night. It's Tuesday. It's your boys. Let's get another round. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. So listen, it's the One Take Kings, man. The One Take Arts, the Legends. It's the Fire Nights experience. We appreciate you rocking out with us. This is what we do. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're fucking with us, man. We truly appreciate it. We love y'all. It's your boy, by the best in the business, the Fire Nights crew, the Fire Nights extraordinaire, Fresco, the Ghetto Baby. Be mad, we love you, baby. Taking care of business.
Yeah, jamming in Bucharest.
Jamming in Bucharest. It is what it is, man. Love you, boy. So listen. First, hold on, man. I got to hear my. I got the. God damn, man. Hold on, man. Long week, man. Nigga was under the weather this weekend a little bit, man. Man, because I'm a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Tough like that, man.
As you should. As you should.
Yeah,
You
I'm
should.
like Wolverine shit.
Dang.
Like, you know, this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling marvelous, man. I'm feeling marvelous. Night, my favorite week, man. Iceman, you good? Okay, yeah, you know, but before we go any further, man, to everybody jamming out in Spain all the way to Maine, man, we're gonna say hello and how are ya?
Absolutely, man. How was your week, man? How was your week? It was good. All right, man. Well, let's have some fun tonight, man. Let's do the thing we normally do, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's start off. Man. What's got you on fire this week, bro?
Yo, this shit was wild when I seen it, man. And I seen it in a couple different places. I had to substantiate some things, man. But yo, man, I want everybody out there to holy fucking money, man. Yo, this here, man. I know it's tax time, man. I know the three B's, Brazilian butt lifts. Mercedes-Benzes, but I swear to y'all, yo, man, if you can't afford it, stay at ISB. Hey, yo, man, I'm telling y'all now, man. Yo, man, the 3Bs, man, you gotta stay fuck with them. Why? The first two already coming, man. I've been mad at Beyonce for $1,000 in Dubai, or I'll be making they all, you know what I'm saying? So they got, but damn, if you right around my fucking corner, now saw my own eyes, she actually has a price for over yo, and I haven't been able to substantiate it, but rumors are very reliable sources that tickets are $15 Are you fucking kidding? Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, man, I mean that, man. If you work hard for your money, down Amazon or something, man, and you got bonuses or whatever, you might get paid that way up in the oldies where you high five in Jesus. I get that, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen some prices they start like $400.
This gold sitting around your shit.
Yeah. And I'm trying to tell you, man, but stay the fuck away from the 11,000. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man, people like me, that 11,000 is so hideous, man. This is disrespectful, man. $11,000. I seen it with my own eyes, man. And I'm not mad that you charge that over and Abu Dhabi, man. But yo, you still for them goddamn Beyonce tickets. I mean that shit, y'all. I mean that, man. I really mean that, man. When I seen that shit, I said, I gotta look this shit up.
That's not money, man.
$11,000, man. I've never seen that shit in my life, man. I'm just saying, ho.
Be that, or like 21 Savage say, a dedicated core fan
I
base.
seen it probably like 2 months ago.
You know what I mean?
I went for
That's crazy.
20 and you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you want to see a concert that bad?
Nope.
It's nothing I want to see. Like, homie, I wouldn't pay $4,000 for the Super Bowl. What that shit?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, there's
Like I told
there's
you, motherfucker last night. I'll pay for it. I'll pay $8 to go to a bowl. But motherfucker, Lawrence Teller better be playing. Patty Holmes. I need Reggie White out there on the field. I need fucking
prime.
I need Whitney Houston singing the fucking national anthem.
So you need Larry in the ball.
Man, I need Tupac. I need Tupac.
And catching
Man,
motherfucker
listen,
and
I
all
need
that.
Tupac and Biggie doing the halftime show. Whitney Houston singing the national anthem. Yeah. Brown coaching. That's the only way. That's for a football game.
Yo, I was like for the concert, I see the whole movie. The whole movie. I'm saying,
Would you like if cash nothing? Would you do it? And it didn't kill you.
here's the thing with that.
It could kill you.
Here's the thing with that. You're paying $11,000 a piece. A piece.
I could have said that a couple months ago.
Oh, Arnie.
Yo,
Your money. And now that 15,000 you going give it to somebody in your church or something, you know what I'm saying? Man, I think, hey,
oh, the whole NWA gotta be there. You gotta be there. I mean, and the thing is, it's probably I know it never happened. I'm the type of person. I'm like, I want to kind of see you get glory when you was younger. I know I don't really want to pay $10,000 to see, but I'm like, if I could,
Legacy.
I want to see.
dog. Everybody, listen, I pay for this.
Nah, I ain't
You better bring up motherfucker Houston.
or even
Michael Jackson. Better be in the lineup. That's what I'm saying.
That ain't gonna happen though, right?
No. I want you. I want you. Nah, man. Nah. Yeah.
$10,000 to see fake motherfuckers.
I'm saying you now you specify. I'm just saying. It's all for you. If anybody you want,
Man, that man, I can't pay the $5. I can't pay the $5, man. I can't pay the
All
$5.
Let's move on, man. Let's have some fun real quick, man, before we get serious. So, couple of things. Whose career was better? Chingy or Mike Jones? Chingy career was.
Grammy winning artist.
Yo, what? I mean, immediately coming to my mind, it was Chingy. Immediately, it came to my mind. On the phone call, that immediately, I like you to right there. You know what I'm saying? That was when he said, that was the one he won the Grammy for.
Shit. But the whole Mike Jones thing was bigger than all that shit.
Hey, yo.
Back then, they did want me. Now,
one thing I swear I fuck with Mike Jones. I will fuck with Mike Jones.
The whole point of it was a joke. So it's not about.
I fuck with Mike Jones,
you know,
to the day I die.
One of them motherfuckers lasted long, so it's like.
Chingy lasted a little bit longer than Mike Jones. Mike Jones a little bit more underground follow where he was at in what we call him.
So about 15 minutes.
It lasted longer.
If I won a Grammy, my career like.
Yeah, Chingy.
You. Was Mike,
man, so Grammy is the measure. So Grammy is the measure.
No, because I listened to music back in that time.
Because think about this. Because this is think about this.
Listen to music back in that time, and all motherfuckers know his name and his phone number.
Right. But you know him, though.
But that's all.
But you know him, though.
But he's not more famous than Chingy.
Okay.
Not.
Okay. Because at one point, Chingy had a Grammy and Nas didn't.
Hey,
does that mean anything?
But and Mike Jones still.
I'm not saying that, but that's just for reference.
He's famous.
Then Mike Jones. Yeah. One thing I will say about Mike Jones, I would have never knew his name except for his sole purpose. He said, like, look, he said, when I get into this game, he said, the whole purpose of the song Mike Jones was nothing. It's work. You're gonna know my name. Mike Jones. And I like that was the only reason why I knew you is because you made a song go Mike Jones. Mike Jones. Here's it. If that's the reason, shout out to Mike Jones.
I actually share a last name with Chingy. How?
Yeah. Yo, his career. Yo, his career was actually on a higher plane until some like. I was
fucking with Sydney Star. He was still going.
There it is. There it is. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? He was taking off, man. He was gonna take off from that DTP crew. He was the one, man.
Some issues with that crew too. So moving on. So for $1 million, if you one shot, do one of these things. Or go from mid full hockey gear.
I did both. I did.
You've done both?
I think I on ice and I
never know that he has played hockey and make a goal in ice wearing.
I said I can make a goal. Body in front of me?
No, in front of you.
Oh yeah, I can make a goal from
I can drive
hockey gear.
So, which is easier to you? Because you
hockey gear? I probably couldn't do it. I probably couldn't even step. I've never been on the ice or ice skates. So
could you go shot and golf for 50 yards?
I would probably say I got a better chance of hitting the golf ball yards than making a half ice shot. I could definitely tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
Ice is
it may be to him. I've never been on that, so I don't know. I've not been on that ice.
I'm trying to hit a goal. I've never even thought about it. Never even been in that situation. No way, shape, or form.
You swung a golf.
Yeah, I've swung a golf. Of course, not on a golf. I've swung a golf club before, but
you hit it 50 yards.
No. Absolutely.
I'm saying, how many times did you?
No. I want you to understand. I never swung a golf ball I golf club in my hand, but I've never been in actually swinging a golf club with the purpose of it.
No, I've actually been to the driving range.
No, I have not.
I've been to driving. Actually, I want to go back to the driving range. It was fun to me. That golf was always a sport that I thought I would be at any motherfucker.
That is the new black man's relaxation at this point. The golf club, like people hit the top golf, man, like heavily. I went to one of the joints in Philly. I was just kind of never, virtual golf joint, but you're actually golf. I went. I never picked up. I was just drunk. Yeah, I didn't rock out.
I like going to the driving range. Actually, I like my motherfucking golf. Yeah, I heard that myself. Yo, yo. Yo, see, yo.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
Here.
Facebook. See, like,
It's gonna be.
what's good? What?
I can't call it same old. Shit.
Oh shit, that's how you feeling? No. Who came home?
Sorry for your busy.
Hold on. Slow your roll. What you said? Kelly came home. Hold on, man. We gotta run that down. What? R. Kelly came. Now I did see the charges drop, but I think nigga was back in McDonald's land.
I'm sorry. Let me do a quick check here.
Hey, yo, if anybody out there, y'all know about coming home, man. First of all, keep your daughters away. But was he home? What kind of shit? Oh, what y'all do all this? This nigga's home.
Shit happened.
This nigga's home.
I did. I did go over the week had him and Aaliyah have a love child.
Oh my heavens! I want to see man, metal head. Real. I don't know if it's full.
Get out there, man. You might believe that, man. That's R. Kelly.
Yeah.
You might believe that? No, I don't believe it. Oh,
I would discredit the lady. Hopefully. Hey, I'm pretty. opinion, I would probably say no. I don't, young lady, but
I'll say yes because but he's not running around.
okay. Now that was that. I seen some charges. I know this man was. I didn't know this man was back. You know, McDonald's. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna say
Italian
huh, but
Interpol accosted this man in Italy. Now, he had done shows as Paolo Trio,
shows.
a local pizza chef, but now on one from every probably been apprehended.
So this is pizza pies the whole damn time.
Slinging pies, man.
Slinging
Literally.
pies, man.
Literally
Change
slinging
your whole
pies.
life, man.
Yeah.
You gotta change the whole life.
Think about my fioso. I just pizza. Yeah. Mario Luigi pizza. Boy, I know
Get
nonsense.
real, you gotta get real low when you on the run.
Low. Man, you can't be selling no fucking pizza. You better be selling pizza in Portugal somewhere, nigga. Brazil.
He's from here. He's
Oh, he's from
yeah,
the States?
He went there.
Oh, okay.
To hide, you know.
Okay, well, got your ass. Yeah.
They got him.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. So, as far as the technology buffs, this would be interesting. I thought this was kind of cool. So, ladies out there, you know, in the salon and shit, you know, and ladies doing your nails and your toes, and you wondering what the fuck you're talking about? Well, Google Pixel Buds can translate 40 languages in real time. Yeah.
Ooh.
Thoughts?
Ooh, that's a life hack right there.
It don't really affect me.
Well, you
No, I don't.
no, okay. I get it.
Nah, I got a pedicure a long time ago. Not saying I wouldn't, I just haven't.
But I wonder how it would affect the women.
Yeah, that-
and you can hear Mei Ling and company talk.
Shushin and Shushin.
Do they really care?
Who do you care?
Ooh, when she grabbed that little piggy toe, and she said, "Song
If you were getting a haircut and niggas
Mm.
just talking in Japanese around you, talking about, man, that bitch ass nigga when this nigga breath stink and all that. You like to kind of know that. I know you don't really care. You kind of would like to know motherfuckers talking. about
No,
it, right?
I wouldn't. Just cut my hair. Cut my hair.
That's what I'm saying.
Just cut my hair.
Cut my hair.
Cut my hair. I mean,
Okay, so it's irrelevant. Okay.
Because I'm saying the downside of that is
I mean, things that they saying, but hey,
Nah,
you
nah,
guys
I'm
sound like it's
saying.
irrelevant.
you going to 4 or 5 different salons now because they're all talking about people. They all talking about
That's what I'm
people.
saying. Like,
They
is
all
it a good thing or a bad thing? You know what I mean? Is it a
Right.
good or bad thing?
But look, I'm trying.
We overcharge her. Yeah.
I'm trying.
Give her overcharge her. That kind of shit. Like,
I'm trying to tell you.
that kind of shit.
I'm trying to tell you when she might grab that foot and that pinky toe ain't got no nail and it's crusty. You just want the proper attention, you know, paid to it. But she on and on, yo. You know what she said. You like, yeah, go ahead and hit that. She just told, man, I can't believe.
You say when you ordered the Chinese food?
I mean, I was always curious. They said, but it's not.
I mean, well, damn. I'm just saying. Okay.
But my curiosity isn't that high about what they said because
Moving on. If it's not that, then the Google Pixel Buds don't mean shit. Then it don't mean shit. Don't mean shit.
I'm saying
very little to me. Yeah.
Shit to me because I'm not dealing with a lot of forms. So that's why it don't mean shit to me. I'm not gonna allow people that speak other languages that I need.
Okay, cool.
The ciphering languages, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's still we ain't speaking it back. I already said if you don't speak it back, they don't get it right. They don't get it right.
You want to make sure?
He's just my friend.
I will say this, man. If you doing certain businesses, and you know we're talking about your hair, your nails, you know, and man, the proper message will be communicated. They might say a whole lot of shit that you don't understand, but they're gonna say $40,
$85,
$40, $8.
Said nail feet 1.5.
Oh, you got the Harvey 115. You feel what I'm saying? Like now you might not understand a whole bunch of other shit they said. Now it's like, well, I didn't really clear whatever the fuck you say. I came here, I got my shit in my ear, whatever I'm doing, you know, get shit done. Whatever the fuck you said, I'm glad you said it in the other language, because bitch, I bust you across your motherfucking head if you said that shit in English. I'm pretty sure some of our queens would feel if they heard some English.
Somebody out here right now in the audience, Fire Nice Land is thinking, God damn, I let Adam join because I'll bust one of them bitches across their forehead.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they in their, you know, in their language, like, look at that.
No, once you go in there, once you get choked out with any motherfucking comment they make, man.
Now listen, now I do want to warn you.
Oh, look at the claws on this one.
If we can all remember that one video when all hell broke loose in that nail salon, and it wasn't pretty. Them Chinese women was throwing everything they had in that joint. They was poking motherfuckers. They locked the door on girl.
But they try to run out.
Wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty.
Now that's different. You try to run out with the cash without paying. Shit. You see that all the time. Bunches going in my hair, so I snatch a $100, $200 wig.
Just be careful.
Motherfucking Chinese ain't playing, man.
At all. Lock at the door.
Man, shit.
So let me ask you a question. And I saw a John earlier today, and I thought it was the funniest shit in the world. I thought it was kind of appropriate for me. I thought the shit was hilarious. Can a haircut change your whole day, bro?
Absolutely. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I call it a motherfucking brother fresh fire day, and it starts off pretty much we go get back and then walking maybe 20-25 down to about a block down to my barber shop. That's a motherfucking brother fire day.
I heard a John the other day, and the motherfucker, he was like, "Man, you ever feel like you was depressed? You got a haircut, and then you was like, man, what the fuck was I tripping for?"
Exactly. Dog, I'm trying to tell you, that's exactly. I'd be like, man, what the fuck was I thinking about, man? I'm fresh.
You're fresh as fuck.
I'm fucking fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I was tripping, man. I was tripping a little bit earlier.
Haircut, no.
A little earlier, man.
Nah, I ain't seen. I'm extremely handsome with a haircut. I'm great without a haircut, but goddamn,
regardless.
Nah.
I mean, I'm handsome regardless, but to your point, I get a haircut.
It's just not cool.
Nah, man, I get a haircut and no crease in my sneak. Tell me nothing. Yeah, that's a little different. You know, that's a little different. I mean, it make me feel a little bit better because that's part of my routine of a fresh day, of a brother fresh fire day. Like, yo, just go get fresh. Go get
with a haircut.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Not saying I can't tackle it without one, but with one, nah, I'm going to actually, you know what I'm saying?
The music.
What?
Every step.
Dum, dum.
And they long steps too. They long steps.
You have never seen this face before.
Ball spot, so of course your haircut a little different.
You don't know
A
me.
little different.
Oh no. That's the
You alright, dude.
doom doom.
I'm me regardless.
Yeah,
man.
me too. I'm
I'm
talking
me
haircut.
regardless, man.
Haircut.
I can actually say this though.
I walk a-
I can say this
Haircut for
though.
a reason though, because I
Now,
like getting a haircut.
long.
Now here's the thing. I can't say this. I'm a motherfucker comfortable in this grizzle too. So sometimes I keep my grizzle to keep the grizzle. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what I'm saying. I'm like sometimes because what I've noticed is people when you might have grizzle, people like he might not be approachable today. You know what I'm saying? If they don't know you or don't know you that good. Right, it's a deterrent. I'm like,
It's a built-in deterrent.
right. But when you got your thing clean shaven and all that, they're like, oh man, yeah, that's the guy I want to talk to. Nah, I don't really feel like that right fucking now. I don't really feel like that now.
Sometimes
I like that now.
I'm like, let me say, sometimes
Nah, that should be growing over my lips sometime, man.
nah,
It'd be
that, all that
that
shit,
shit like,
yeah,
that shit like,
but I'm
post
just
it,
like,
bro.
and all that. That's some
Guys,
different.
get out of here, bro. Should be. Unfortunately, I'm a very hairy motherfucker, so when my shit grows, it's like all down here. Nah, I'm sorry, man. I don't have the same advantages
I
other
understand
than
that. Let me question to y'all though. What if a chick say that's like on makeup?
It's not like putting on makeup.
Nah, but I'm just saying.
What if she says it? I would give a fuck because that don't really. It's not that to me. It's definitely the same.
Nah,
It's unequivocally not the same. It's not. It's no way, shape, or
But
form.
what I'm
A
saying
haircut
is, nah,
and putting
but what
on
I'm
makeup is
saying
not the
is,
same.
but what I'm saying is, most chicks put on makeup to feel confident. What you saying is you get a
okay.
haircut to
All
feel
right.
confident.
Okay, I feel what you're
No.
saying. Okay.
No. What I'm saying is a haircut. I don't get a haircut to make me confident. A haircut makes me confident. Confident either way. A haircut, you're a little extra boost. I'm not like, oh man, I can't do it. No, I'm cool. Like at the end of the day, I'm cool. But nigga, it's uncomfortable when I don't have a haircut. I got bristly hair, and that shit's uncomfortable for me. So yeah.
Nah,
I feel like a whole different dude.
I got some grizzle with me, so I'm very
Yeah,
comfortable in my grizzle.
it's not-
You
it's
know what
not
I'm saying?
comfortable.
I'm very comfortable in my grizzle, and I'm saying I've learned over the time.
French tickler start poking my chin and shit.
You know,
I'm saying, like some girls say, man,
That ain't the same. That ain't the same. In no way, shape, or form.
confidence thing, it is the same.
No,
If
I'm
a
talking
nigga
about-
can't
as far
get
as you
a
saying
haircut,
confidence, yeah, you know what I'm saying that would be the same thing.
That's like the same. If I wake up out of bed, I wake up on it for confidence because and get out of bed, and that's the same thing. Confidence thing.
Okay, so is it just so? Okay, so you saying getting a haircut? If I don't have a haircut, I ain't confident.
No, I'm not saying that.
Nah.
But how you put it?
No, I told you how I put it.
Yeah,
I explained it clearly.
After I said you
No, I
explained
said
it.
that before. I gave you three different examples. Mine is more from a comfort thing, bro. I didn't say nothing about it. Mine is purely comfort. Yes, it is. It is nice to have a goddamn haircut. Absolutely.
Well,
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like having shit.
nah, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't like having a haircut too. But like I said, I'm so comfortable in my grizzle. You know what I'm saying? Like that part
I got
is
a nice grizzle.
my grizzle is matter of fact, I'm grizzled and fresh.
Yeah, y'all got more.
You know what I'm saying? I got grizzle, dog. You know, so I lather in my grizzle. All of this, man. All of it, man. So I've been doing me. Man, I ain't had a haircut in a minute, man.
First of all, let the record reflect. I don't really have to have confidence in shit. I'm married. I'm good. So I literally can do my thing every single day. I don't have to. But like I said, I don't really. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. Fuck that.
I'm cool.
Y'all be comfortable with the grizzle. Y'all can be comfortable with the grizzle, man. I don't.
Nah, yeah,
I
yeah.
wish I had y'all grizzle, man. I can't do that.
Nah, I mean, but the grizzly, what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? I'm here,
Cut that shit.
but I'm saying it don't change me though. You know, it don't change me though. I mean, you know,
I just went in a totally different direction. First introduced this was that motherfucker right. But then,
well, it is part of
it's a whole different direction.
I never say yeah.
You're right. You didn't. You absolutely didn't. You absolutely.
I said yes. I said yes. That's part of.
You to say,
I said yes. Part of.
I didn't expect you to say yeah. It does.
The brother fresh day. You know what I'm saying? Feel better after that. But like you said, I always feel comfortable in my grizzle. So it ain't really, I don't really go get a haircut.
So the question should have been, do you feel like a piece of shit without a haircut?
Never.
I made it clear, like, you know what I mean? Do a haircut make you feel good. That's
yeah, I mean, haircut makes me feel good. Okay. Yeah. No. A haircut makes me feel good.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man.
I was 47 years old. You know what I mean? It was over a year old. At this point, you are who the fuck you are.
Oh, anyway, so haircuts are gala events for me.
Older guy or old head? Well, let's define it, because it could mean different things for people, huh?
I don't know the
That's what I said. Let's define it. Let's define it.
You said an older guy?
Are you an older guy? Because I saw something like a week ago, and you know,
I'm saying that's like, to me, that's just like some sentimental shit. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna say fours, but that's somebody trying to be, man, I'm a white old head, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be politically correct about this situation.
No, what is it? But what does it mean to you? Like, because
they both
like old fogey or
nah, I never
old
heard
head
that
nigga
ever in my life. Old fogey, I never heard that ever in my life.
Have you heard that?
Old fogey.
What the fuck is a fogey?
I don't know what the fuck a fogey is. I've always heard of it old. You know, I'll tell you that. I've heard old fogey. I don't know what the fuck a fogey is.
Everything is I hear, or just
I mean,
it pertains to being like a get off the lawn type motherfucker. That's the connotation you get from it.
Yeah, that's the kind of I would call, you know, motherfuckers old fogies.
So
Every now and then, you know,
you sound like you cussing them up, old fogey.
Not now. No, I've definitely heard it in contexts where it's not put in like, oh, man, they're old fogies. You know what I'm saying? They're old. They just.
Heard that in my life.
I have.
First time ever everything.
But I don't see the difference between an older guy and an old head.
Okay.
There may be a difference between the older guy and the old
The
head.
difference between is, but one motherfucker might be in the streets, one might not be. One motherfucker hang with a generation that's old head, and one don't.
Now that's what I was great.
I'm asking a question. Like, is there? So you said, is there a difference to you? Because if it's not, then let's move on. But if it's, you know, is it something that, like, is it a difference between like an older guy or old head? Like, is it a difference between being a motherfucker that's like a old stuck in his ways type motherfucker, or that type of thing?
This. Would it offend you if someone called you either one?
I don't know, because we're sitting here trying to find.
Don't know what it offend. If somebody called you old head, would you be offended?
It depends. Because my definition of old head, you just said you don't even know. There's no difference between them. So is this a big?
Now that's.
Why are you trying to complicate things?
I ain't gonna say it's a.
Trying to complicate.
It's definitely a.
Tell me the difference.
To me.
About the difference.
Now, to me, I think there is a difference when it comes to some things. Now, some people might call us older dudes. I get that part, but let it be somebody that came up underneath us that we actually gave some advice to or whatever. He might call somebody he don't know an older dude, but call you old, or oh, that's my old head.
Is the respect. So in some cases, old head or
He wouldn't just call you, oh, that's my older dude. I've never heard that one. Nah, he was like, no, that's my old head.
So
I've heard that.
Nigga and old head is a different distinction.
Nah, 'cause you call a nigga an old ass nigga, you dissing him. You kind of disrespect. Hey, that's my old head.
Right. So
Onk is disrespect.
Onk is disrespect.
Onk is disrespect.
What?
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Did not know Onk was disrespect. Oh shit! Okay.
I got a hold of niggas that call me Onk and they know I don't smoke coke. And then they hang with my nephew who calls me Onk. So they call me.
That's a different case.
So you
But
got. So here's the thing. So but that's what I'm saying. You got two different connotations of the word Onk. In some cases, it can mean
I respect you. And some, and then the other case, it means a junkie nigga.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
I did not know that. I was today years old when they was calling off junkie niggas Onk.
Who do they call my man when he down when they try to sell him a little dime or two? Hey, Onk!
You see, you today years old? Get the fuck out of here. Aunties and unks, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, he's talking about in that reference.
In that reference, like there's only they only. No, I'm saying no. I'm saying they only.
The word unk in that reference. I heard the word auntie.
But that I said I didn't hear. I've never heard that totally significantly responsible for that response. Like, oh, it only means. That's what I'm saying. He was like, nah. He said that. He was like, nah. It only. When somebody said, when the junkie. No, he said when the junkie up the block. He said, yo, uncle, what's up? I was like, nah, I've heard it. And I was like, nah, I've heard it in a positive way. That ain't. He said that's the only way he's heard it. I'm like,
if you're not my sister kids, or like I said, you know, hang with my nieces or my nephews, you can't call me Onk.
Okay, so when this happens quite often.
So you put me on or something.
We go to Bro Hindu crib and the young bucks around there. You'll hear Onk
all the time.
frequently.
But that's what I'm saying. That's just niggas giving. That's what I'm saying. It's a respect, but motherfuckers know if you get called a Onk and you ain't and you don't know who calling you on that. That's kind of
double meaning type.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. I didn't know it was just totally like if like anybody's called Onk, everybody's referred to as
you call motherfuckers auntie that you really respect and love.
Yeah.
People call her a fiend auntie.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. No, he was just saying like, yo, you can't call nobody. Nah, I know I have. Nah, I'll call you auntie. I'll call not auntie. Auntie, yeah, auntie, Onk.
Because I reserve auntie for my actual aunts, to be honest with you. Like, okay, like for instance, like Miss Step Up or Miss Miller or Miss Sadie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't call them auntie, or I wouldn't. I reserve that for like my actual aunts. I don't think I've ever called anybody auntie like that.
Because nowadays you mixing up the bloodline, bro.
Yeah, I don't really.
I can't. No.
I didn't call my mom's friends auntie. Yo, that's Aunt Pat.
I call it Miss. I say Miss Patty or Miss Marcia.
Different era though.
Yeah, I say Miss Marcia. Yeah, like my mom's. Miss Tony, Miss Marcia.
I say
Miss Patty, that kind of thing.
Man, look, I may not even call you your name, auntie.
That's what I'm
saying. Auntie. Because I fuck with you on the same level. Regardless if you get high or not. You know what I'm saying? It might mean two different things. If I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to disrespect her, and I call her auntie. Yeah, it's just in a fiend out way. But I'll call anybody who's calling me, and I see you in an auntie type of way, auntie.
Okay. So your term of endearment for an older woman is auntie.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Auntie. But I'll also say, man, I equate that to I fuck with you just like I don't have friends. I have all family. I try to treat everybody the same motherfucking way as if I had a brother that I never motherfucking had. Period. You know, aunts, I treat you just like my aunties. Unks, I treat you like my unks. Whether you was dabbling or not, you feel what I'm saying? The same shit. I try to stay consistent in that. So when it comes to that, if it's a fiend I wouldn't fuck with, you may or may not get the auntie or the uncle. Hey, yo, passe. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga,
Passe. Hello, my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I've called, but people I fuck with. Matter of fact, I might want to call you auntie because other motherfuckers calling you bitch. Fuck you, whore, slut of a motherfucking fiend. Come get this 20.
Ride terms.
Hey, auntie, come here.
Okay. Moving on. All right, man. Enough of time for and shenanigans. All right, let's get serious, man. Well, not really serious, but let's get serious. So, what we watch? I got caught up this weekend on BMF this weekend.
Ooh, I think we both see. I got caught up in real time because I watched it. I didn't watch the whole first season when everybody else watched the first season. So
I just got caught up on this season. I binged this whole season.
I watched all the episodes in like I don't know, like
6 episodes, 5. I watched all of them.
That's what I'm saying. I watched all the episodes within I don't know a week, 10-day radius. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's what I'm saying.
The season on Sunday,
and it was.
I'm like a Hall of Fame Benger.
I ain't mad at you. Man. But yes, I am watching BMF. I am watching BMF.
What you think?
Man, like I said, man, shout out to fucking 50 Cent, man. He got another fucking hit. He got a lot of fucking people want, talk this and that about him and this. And I'm like, yo, man. Shout out to Monique. She fifth motherfucker putting Monique on.
That was tough.
With all the controversy that swirls around the queen out in B-more. Shout out to, he didn't that might have been a risk. He been winning.
What y'all watching out there? Let us know.
He been winning.
Watch your new season of Godfather of Harlem.
Ooh.
I can't. Huh? Yet. I'm a binge it. I'm gonna go ham one.
It's they 3 episodes, and I only watched the first episode, but they 3 episodes, and I only watched the first one.
I see a lot of
dude. They just burnt the doogie up, man.
You know what I see? I see a lot of clips though. I see a lot.
They burnt the doogie.
I see a lot of clips though on TikTok, man. I see a lot of clips on TikTok.
Burnt the doogie, man.
Oh, let's see what else I watched this weekend.
What's that?
Did anybody catch Stan with my boy Chris Jackson?
Nah.
Mahmoud Abu.
I started watching it. I got halfway through. I ain't finished.
Powerful,
it,
man.
Nah.
Finish it though.
It's powerful.
I fucking fuck with Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, man. I fuck with him so heavy, man, because it be people out there and they be like, yo, your favorite basketball players or football players, whatever, and I be loving a whole lot of motherfucking individual athletes.
One of our early reviews was like, that motherfucker is.
Yo, as much as I liked him as a basketball player, what really, made him like top tier elite made man with me is he's a person who put it on the line for all the right reasons. And they just did him fucking dirty. And I'm like, damn, he was nice as fuck, man. He's still fucking there. If you see him he's still fucking nice.
Listen.
He's still fucking nice, man. Like, Tourette's said, people don't understand, man, the obstacles you gotta overcome when you can't motherfucker get your shit out.
When you watch the special, you'll see how the Tourette's, and it's weird because individuals who have autistic and nervous disabilities, where they lack in a certain area, it's also backloaded in another area.
Mm-hmm.
Almost damn near like a superhuman level, though. You know what I mean? It's fiction, but one of my favorite movies tackles that, man. The Accountant with Ben Affleck.
Right.
With Ben Affleck, man. A lot of your great artists, they are autistic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of your great entertainers, your artists, some of your great mathematicians, they're autistic.
Mm-hmm.
They have some sort of auditory or nervous system affliction.
Yes.
That actually helps them in a way, man. So check that stand out, man. Oh, George Foreman got a joint coming out too. I don't know if anybody interested in that. I think George life, man, in terms of the twists and turns of where he came and where he ended up. And George Foreman that you see now is not the original George Foreman. Man. The original George Foreman, it's different. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
They'll
When is
make
that coming out? 'Cause I posted
they'll
that.
make
When is that?
movies out of they'll make movies out of regular motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's my man from Atlanta. My man Tracy from Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit! I ain't mad at my man. I ain't mad at him.
Come on,
They got a new show
Hey,
coming
Donald
out.
Glover.
Swarm.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah, the new Donald Glover. From the creators of Atlanta.
I gotta be front
Swarm.
on this shit.
They said
Did
they
y'all peep the new shit they gonna do in theaters though?
exclusive
They said
seating.
with the theaters. You got to pay more for like the better seating, like the premium, like to sit in front of the screen like this. It's not gonna be a lot,
They
but
gotta make that backlog up.
yeah,
They gotta make that COVID money up.
yeah. COVID fucked the whole movie industry.
They gotta make that COVID money up, man. Yeah, niggas ain't going to the movies because shit going straight to streaming.
Yeah, so if you I'm a movie goer. Me personally, there's certain movies that I have
I'm a
to
movie
see.
goer too.
Like Quantumania. I got. All right, there's no way in fucking hell my TV ain't big enough to see. Certain shit I gotta see. HD booming,
Think about next week too, though.
something like that. Next week, I'm in
It's
the
like
building.
this, well, like
I'm in the building.
I swear, man, one of these days I'm gonna see all them motherfucking Marvel movies, man. One of these days, man. One of these days.
Yeah, you got
Listen.
a lot of movies to watch.
Yeah,
you got a lot.
I gotta jump in. I gotta jump in somewhere. That's what I'm saying. I gotta jump
TV shows.
before it keep getting away from me, man.
I'm gonna give you an indication of how many movies you got watch. Jay was 8 years old when them shit started coming
Yeah,
out.
like 2008.
Son, 2008.
Man, I gotta put the shades on this one, man.
We
Well,
got a lot of work to do.
I'm gonna need the cliff notes.
Hulk and Iron Man was
2008,
like 2008, 2010.
2008.
Yo, you know what? I actually started.
Matter of fact,
I started, man.
Younger than that when that shit started.
I thought I was supposed to start with either Iron Man. Was it Iron Man? Okay, I started with Iron Man.
But it's not. It's just to grab you all of it, dog. Now listen, I'm a Benger, bro. That's a lot. But it can be done. It can be done because if you put it this way, it's an order that you could put it in, that you could watch it, and you can it can help you.
So you gave me the Cliff Note
So
version
it's-
before.
if you watch it in chronological order and how they came out, you're gonna be confused. But if you watch it in the universe order, time-wise, chronologically, it makes more sense and it might be a little easier. Because it is actually a couple bad movies in there that you like, what the fuck? I just don't want the bad, like 2 or 3 bad ones to fuck everything up for you. But with that being said, what else are we watching? Anything else? Anything else? Oh, Abbott Elementary. When's that coming back on?
I think tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? Okay. I went
think-
in and I thought I was getting some Abbott Elementary and I was wrong.
That shit funny.
I thought I was wrong, man. I thought I was wrong.
If you ain't noticed, if you know the good brother,
You know what? We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to this.
the good brother just stepped in the building, man. You never know that it be the energy around here.
We'll get to this. We're gonna let that be known. We'll get to this.
Mhm.
So listen. I just want to throw this out there. 3 rappers have been missing for 10 days, or more now at this point.
They found them.
They did find them
Dead in the house.
Yeah.
in the house.
Dead
That was fast.
Yeah,
That was fast.
Yeah.
So, because the last I saw, right, and that was gonna be the update, that they found
They know how they
people.
got there and everything. Damn.
Oh shit!
So they,
Set them up for a show.
yup, that's
Oh, that's
A
set
fake
them.
show. Just to get them there.
Yup, got him there.
Man, that's
It's not really that. That's really a move that a lot of people have pulled off. If now this is something that people have pulled off that I didn't know that was really going on in the game, but it was. I ain't gonna say I didn't know it, but as prevalent as it is, there have been people say you say you're a rapper. You say something wrong about somebody in Texas. You rap, you blowing up or whatever. You get shows out in Texas. You don't really know who booked you, who put the 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 up. You just know you're going to go fuck it up when you go out there, right? Damn. Now, there are people who have 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand that will book you just to know exactly where you will be at when they need to do whatever they're going to do to you. I'm going to ask you, I'm going to put you D to something in the game a long time ago. I was like, oh, it's real.
You got eyes on you. For
Because they the ones taking you. They
booked you.
to the motel.
Dig this here.
Dig
Dig this here. There's a story, you can look it up, between really two titans.
That's devious, bro.
That we all know, well, or you can look it up. There's, the Notorious Big has said something questionable. Has said some questionable about E40.
Yeah. I okay.
Right. So
We going along them lines. Okay.
so that's
refresh
so.
my memory because I do remember. That.
So E40 said, "Oh, that's how you feel about me." Okay, cool. We don't such and such entertainment want book Biggie Smalls out in the Bay. We feeling you. You number one out here, Big Papa. Come through. Big Papa like we're going back to Cali. He goes out there.
This paper.
Things don't go exactly how he plans.
What do you mean by exactly?
He goes to the venue or going to the venue. He don't really know where he's going.
He's being swerved.
Yeah, well, they get close to the venue. But because we're gonna need to talk about shit you said about E40. But it's not even E40.
Yeah.
It's not even E40. It's not E40. It's real. Nigga, the Bay. It's the Bay. It's the Bay. The others.
It's the
Hey, yo,
area.
You know how we're gonna need to check your temperature up because fuck you said about the motherfucker 40 out here, the hustler.
The sneak.
So Biggie said, you know what? That's fair. But you know what? Let me talk to that man. I understand where you at. I know things can go left. But if you want me to make it right, let me make it right with that man. Get E40, let me talk to him. Oh, that's the yeah, I got it. Yeah, ETA 5 minutes, 40. Go around, talk to E40, whatever they say. I don't know, but they actually came to, hey, man, it's all love. You can go ahead and do your show, whatever you're going to do, whatever, and go ahead and do that.
Man.
Yeah, so mind you, Biggie only lived until 1997.
That could have been earlier.
I know it was what I'm saying is that has been going on for so long. It happened to Big. Like, yo, I don't really understand. I don't. A lot of niggas
Don't hear about it unless it go left.
really left.
Unless it go left, getting extorted and set up and you know what I mean.
I'm pretty sure with a phrase called the no-fly zone.
Yeah. Who made that famous?
Trick. Shout out to the D.
Trick, man.
Hey, yo, you coming out here fucking with us and all that shit? Need to break Brad. Check raw shit
So
down.
Which, right? It's
Down.
funny that you should mention that. There was a pretty poignant interview last week that happened, right? Jay Prince did an interview and did a lot of talking.
It wasn't a good
He
look.
did a lot of talking
Definitely wasn't a good look.
about a lot of things that happened involving Some felt
Take off.
Okay, take off. Shit. I think I would know by now. I think. Did a lot of talking. I mean, some say unnecessarily, unwarranted, unsolicited. Just shit.
That's
For
fair.
a guy of that stature to do that much talking. Thoughts?
First, let me tell y'all. After I seen that, my first thought was the streets is dead. Ain't no more streets. It ain't more streets. You know what I'm saying? The rules all doing. Niggas do whatever they want. Niggas do whatever they want. The streets is dead. Now, going to this interview, I kind of lost some respect for Jay Prince, man. Like, you know what I mean? For somebody I didn't know, never met in my life, I kind of respected you, how the way you was moving. You know what I'm saying? How the way you was moving through the game, the stuff you established in the game. You know what I'm saying? With rap records and all that, Ghetto Boys and all that. This interview, nah, it was real wild because the whole situation. First of all, it's an open case. It's an open case. In the court or nothing. It ain't not with the court or nothing. You just an open case. Now,
Not just talking, but you made it pretty specific.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that comes from, and what I said about the streets is low. You got one of the biggest proclaimed gangsters in the world. Well, in the U.S., America. He's one of the biggest gangsters in America. When you get on fucking TV, YouTube, social media, internet, and you got affidavits on an open case, you telling what went down open case that you wasn't at, you was nowhere in the same, name people was there, you naming people who was involved. That's a nigga that saved his life and save his family's life. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit do.
Survival mode at that point.
It was survival mode. I'm gonna show you all the evidence. All the evidence.
Hey, look at it.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of niggas didn't take too kind to it, man. No, I'm dead. It was kind of like, hey, man, look, like one of these type joints, like, yo,
dog.
Crazy.
Coach
It was him.
yo,
I don't know what doing.
Coach C. That is snitching.
Yo,
You talking on an open case? Name where they supposed to have it and what they didn't do. Snitching.
Yeah.
and not only that, there towards the end of it, there was a thinly veiled to the subject of the whole interview, and that was offset. You know, it was a thinly veiled threat kind of thing.
Man,
like,
listen,
you know,
and we
a public threat.
We elaborate on that a little bit in the car. That shit, it was a save face for you. The bullshit you just pulled. Niggas, listen, I don't know about niggas in Houston, niggas in Atlanta, real niggas, but a real nigga in Delaware, no, after you did all that fun shit, yeah, you had to like make a threat, do some hard shit. And that shit was for show. That like man. Now, we just gonna get a little. You in here with police paperwork. You in here with police paperwork. and then you make a threat on it. Like, you ain't serious? Yeah, because the whole you were a cop. Either one. You was either a lawyer or you was a cop in Wallow. And now at the end of being a lawyer or a cop, you
turn back into a
life. You
turn
turn
back.
back. It don't work like that, my G. It don't work like that, man. That's why I see the street. When they do some shit like that, you gonna have motherfuckers say, "Oh, man, he's a stand-up nigga. He's a stand-up nigga." You know what I'm saying? Like niggas were saying, "T.I. a stand-up nigga." The body was his DA cousin. That's a stand-up nigga. You know what I'm saying? Man, this shit's fucked up. Streets is fucked up, dog.
It's a rough look. That's a rough look right there. You spiral out of control because now you got Offset responding to that particular interview. You got
Offset.
I'm sorry, Offset.
He's a star. You think him and Cardi B don't walk around without police?
Well, I know for a fact. I've seen their house. First of all, their house has a freeway of armed guards in the. I've seen
That's
their
what I'm
house.
saying. Cardi B.
So
it ain't too much.
yeah, their house.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta. They're okay. So you know the place that they live in, gated, and then to get to their portion of the gated community, you got to get past the armed guards. There's a 24-hour armed guard out there, so their security is, you know.
And in the interview, he said he already sat down with Quavo and them. He sat down with P and them before they came to Gilly and Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So the shit he said after that, I don't know how gangster he is. I don't know if he said that shit in front of them niggas. But the shit he said to Gilly and Wilder, he disrespected Quavo brother. You know what I'm saying? Called them all types suckers and chumps and funny nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Saying it was basically his fault. You know what I'm saying? He said everything started because of Quavo. I mean, so
Think this thing gets spiral out of control, man.
nah, because niggas ain't trying to go to jail. Now.
Well,
Nah.
Can I throw it for you, or is
What?
it just King Vaughn didn't?
King Vaughn ain't on the level as Offset and Jay Prince. King wasn't even on the level of his big homie Lil Durk. He was just a regular. He was street shit. You're not gonna never see Offset nowhere that isn't industry.
Okay.
You're not gonna see Jay Prince nowhere that doesn't involve nothing industry or corporate.
But this doesn't. But I'm not going to sit here and act as if this is just between, Jay Prince and Offset. Technically, they may be vouching this, but this is deeper than them two, right?
Nah, but I'm saying like this.
When you say it's deeper than them,
like,
Yeah, I know it's deeper than them two,
you
but
already
it ain't.
Seeing,
we'll never know how deep it is because we don't know. We don't
I'm not
know.
any way,
I'm
shape, or
just
form
saying.
connected, nor do I.
We don't know none of the niggas under Offset. We don't really know none of the niggas off under Jay Prince. So if it was to be shooting niggas, we wouldn't know them. We don't know none of them niggas. We wouldn't know. It'll be just a regular murder or shooting that happened. Because it's not going to be Offset, and it's not going to be yours.
Okay. So let me revisit the example I just gave you, because the real beef was NBA YoungBoy and Herbo. Pretty much That crew
Okay.
and that
And
crew,
Vaughn,
right?
yeah, it was.
So these were Lil Tim and King Von. Right?
Yeah.
Now, we later found out, yeah, that's if we want to say to the niggas that's not in the know, oh wow, I didn't even know they was cool. Oh, that's related to that.
No, because if you're familiar with Dirk, you're familiar with Vaughn at that time.
So, but what did I just say? If I was just a casual, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to somebody that's in the know, they know that you got Quando Rondo, you King Vaughn, you got all these pieces before you technically, because the two guys you said that won't be anything street would be NBA Youngboy and Herbo, right? Not Herbo, Dirk.
But
They
that's
ain't
not
gonna be,
true,
they ain't gonna be
though.
in nothing.
Nah.
It's gonna be. So when I
That's
said
not true,
let me-
though.
let me
What I'm
finish.
saying-
Let me finish.
Nah, because that's not true. Because
Let me
Vaughn and Dirk was just on trial for a murder. They did a drop. They killed the nigga. King Vaughn and Lil Dirk. They killed the nigga.
So a nigga like that will be involved in some shit.
Not because they're not on the level of an Offset. They were still on street shit. That shit happened at a hookah bar with regular niggas. You're not gonna see Offset or in a fucking hookah bar with regular niggas because they on a different level. It's a different level. That's just like we TJ in a hookah bar with regular niggas.
Well, that's a different level.
But like JB is they stars. They are stardoms.
Right.
And Jay Prince is just a different nigga. Now, like I said, you might
That's where I
do
was
some,
going, though.
but we're never gonna know. They're not as there. We don't know nobody under Jay Prince. It's not done that doing the shooting, and we don't know nobody that's under Offset nowadays.
You don't know him now. Shit, you don't know him now. You don't know him now. But that's why I'm saying, like, this type of shit spirals out of control because later on you find out, okay, up and coming rapper, Sunnyside 212 down. Shit, but say to Atlanta locals, oh fuck, man, that's crazy. Or Slow Slim Poke from Houston.
Yo, I think that's a real
What
rapper.
I'm saying is, if Slow Slim Poke from Houston gets killed, no one's gonna actually think, oh, Offset and them did it.
Until it's revealed an affiliation.
Later, but that's what
Right.
I'm saying. Between the beefs you were talking about, it was already known. They were already. The beef was already going.
No, Lil Tim was. Lil Tim turned into Lil Tim when he.
Lil Tim wasn't a rapper.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to say.
He killed the rapper.
It doesn't have.
A known
It
rapper.
doesn't have to be the rappers, bro. Is what I'm saying. You're trying to tell me you're trying to.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if Little
If you
Tim,
stop yelling,
if Little Tim,
yelling,
Little Robbie,
if you stop
it would have
yelling,
been nothing.
I tell you. when I asked the power out of control, you said no because two niggas. We went to a whole scenario where it wasn't them two niggas.
Well, actually, I want to say that is kind of spiraling out of control.
Could
Now-
it spiral? That's
now,
what I asked.
could it-
Spiral out of control.
Could it? Yeah, I don't think it is with all.
people making threats from each side.
Well, I'm saying with all with the particular players involved, I don't think it is spiral out of control. But if this was different people particularly involved, it might spiral out of control because the circumstances are right for that. You know, like you said, people are making threats and all that kind of stuff. But I understand what he's saying. If somebody gets killed in Atlanta for somebody in Houston by somebody from Baton Rouge, we may not know how that's affiliated to who that's affiliated to. You feel what I'm saying? If and when that even comes out. Now, to your point, it happened to come out with Lil Tim and all of that. Oh,
It's not the only example, but you know,
I'm not saying it is only an example. I'm just
the
saying
most recent one that comes to mind.
that's one of the most significant ones that comes to mind. And the thing is, I think
What's the other one?
I think this particular situation won't spiral out of control because of Jay Prince, because of
some shit.
oh, say it again,
Some
dump Shaq. Oh, he said Shaq.
Nah, FGB Duck. Was it? What? No, who was it? Who the fuck was it, man? It's one of them. Shit.
He got shot and killed
Mm-hmm.
by Dirk and them.
Well, shit. Think about it. The crazy shit was Jeezy and what's his name was beefing, and Jeezy man got killed by.
It's about
Why the person with the name? What one with the name? If Jeezy person would have got killed by little Gucci little from, nobody would have known nothing.
or definitely wouldn't have been as significant.
Oh, so the larger names in the beef can be the motherfucker involved.
Nah, what I'm
right?
saying is,
You said that.
nah,
didn't
what I'm
happen
saying
because-
is, a motherfuckers, we could be beef. Us in this room could be beefing with somebody. We don't know if it's gonna go deeper or nothing because it's our beef. But you saying is motherfuckers can pick up the beef because they want to. That don't mean it's gonna go. That's
But in
your
this
shit.
case, it did go left because Jeezy sent the motherfucker, and the actual guy the trigger was.
Well, hold on. Now, to be fair, really stretches a point to these things can go out of control because Jeezy didn't actually send the guy at him. Jeezy just said it's X amount of dollars for the chain.
Okay.
And he happened to know the dude, and dude was like, "Yeah, I'm assuming that's easy money."
That's what I mean when it's the others that do it.
But it just happens to be. Hold on, time out. So this guy meant absolutely nothing to Jeezy. Nothing.
No. I'm not saying
From
no.
all accounts, this is a very good.
Yeah. But I'm just saying the actual mechanisms of how it.
Let's not make it sound like this just a nigga from Atlanta. That's his
Nah.
man.
Right now, right?
Probably not.
Probably now. I'll say probably. I'll say probably. What I'm saying is,
Hold on. Probably not.
He didn't say it. He went on his own.
We not
That's the part I'm
talking
saying.
about, was that his man or no?
No, that was his man.
No. You think you said that?
No, I said that was
no. Because if it's not his man.
I said probably not. They probably wanted as close as people.
Now,
You probably wasn't crew. Man, I know it. Man, there's a lot of niggas I grew up on the east side. That's not y'all. So if they one of them niggas decide to do something on my behalf and I don't know, because I said, yo, give me $10,000 on the chain. And this nigga go do something, that's not y'all.
So you think that's what happened?
It could be. I don't know.
Listen,
We don't know.
Now that's
None of us know.
that's the part. That's the part I'm trying to say.
And from what I
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh.
But it seems to me that Jeezy wasn't carrying it like that with his man.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not saying Jeezy ain't say, yo, that's my man's. I ain't saying he say that. But what I'm saying is, what I agree with Iceman with is, he didn't send his man.
We established that 10 minutes ago. He didn't send them. Right. A nigga picked that up. That's what he said.
Right.
A nigga picked it up.
That's what happened. A nigga picked it up.
Or a nigga picked up the
But what I'm saying is,
nigga ran with it.
but to reiterate your point is, that's how things can spiral out of control. This was between Jeezy and
That's
different.
what I'm doing too. The two motherfuckers that's the beef with, they not gonna be, yo, I'm sending motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So what kind of
it's gonna be
responsibility
other
do they
niggas.
have though? Because if you two motherfuckers that can incite something like this, what responsibility?
In that particular instance, Jeezy holds a significant amount of responsibility because he actually the one that said, yo, anybody, I don't know what he said particularly, but he didn't name anybody particularly. He put it out there like, yo, it's money Now, it just so happens someone you fuck with don't say, oh, that sounds like food. That sounds like lunch. Oh, I didn't send you out. But yes, I did incite something in that particular circumstance. Now, even if it was Jeezy and he wouldn't have said nothing, but his man went out and did something crazy, I would kind of absolve Jeezy in this particular thing. But I can't, because he actually said, it was like Keystone Capers, like, whoever come back with the chain.
And that's what I was trying to allude to, really. If the niggas ain't, other niggas pick, like you just saying, it spiral out of control. I was saying it ain't gonna be because of Offset and Jay Prince.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be sending killers back and forth at each other doing that. It's gonna be some random other niggas killing random other niggas.
Because they ain't gonna be able to kill Offset and Jay Prince.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It'd be offshoots of them down the line. Now, depending on how the climate, you know what I'm saying, which way the wind blowing, yeah, that will determine how that's going to be received at that time.
Like I'm saying, you could say it's spiraling out of control, right? But Offset probably don't say nothing, tell nobody to do nothing to Jay Prince. Say what he's doing. Y'all talking. But a Atlanta nigga happen to be in Houston and baptized hat and push his wig back.
Straight like that.
Because of them two niggas.
Not because of them. Why he push his wig back?
Because he felt like doing it on his own. I didn't tell you to do that.
Hold on. Wait a minute. But you literally just said.
Oh, Phil, if you beefing with somebody and somebody go kill somebody for you and you had nothing to do with it, you accepting that?
Or you left out the part where you said a nigga from Atlanta see a nigga with a Mob Ties hat on and decided to push his wig back.
Because he seen
his wig back.
Because you heard what Jay Prince said.
You gave a clear reason why.
But that has nothing to do with you. So that's what I'm saying. That's how shit spirals out of control.
Exactly.
But you were saying, but you was making it.
You exactly what I'm saying.
You wasn't
telling you exactly what
you saying because of them niggas. You were saying because of them niggas.
Come on. It seems like you don't. I'm trying to tell you exactly what I was saying.
So you're just saying that we're just going to spiral out of control, not because of them niggas. It's just we're going to spiral out of control. Atlanta, you said just was going to start beating just because.
When you got two motherfuckers and they from two different cities, and you get that kind of shit going, and they well respected. That's typically what.
Okay, right? so basically you're saying you're saying you thought random niggas was just gonna start killing niggas, or you thought dumb niggas was gonna be beefing, sending niggas.
Here's the kicker: random niggas ain't been killing niggas from Atlanta and Houston in this manner. Now there's a reason, because you got motherfuckers who are respected on both sides. You literally said a motherfucker see somebody with a Mob Ties hat on.
That you have nothing to do with Offset though. That's what niggas do. That's what I'm telling you. That's what niggas do, Phil.
That's spiraling out of control, right?
But it has nothing to do with the two people you're talking about.
That was a terrible example. Which you
no, it's not.
It was a shitty
because you tried to make it seem like it's going to spiral out of control. No, because you tried to make it seem like it was going to spiral out of control because they were going to be sending niggas at each other. You wasn't talking about no random shit.
Because what didn't I say what kind of responsibility do they have?
That was later down the line.
Come on, man, all you want.
That was later down the line.
Come on, man, all you want. You know exactly what I meant.
That was later down the line.
You know exactly what I meant. You just trying to save face because you made a shitty ass.
Save face. Because that was later on down the line.
Because you made a shitty ass point.
What responsibility they had?
Because you made a shitty ass point.
30 minutes into the argument.
You just asked us that flip. No,
did he just what responsibility they had? Did he just ask us?
You're the only person that hard of
hearing.
hearing.
Did he just ask us?
I just asked you. I'm down for you because you didn't get it. You didn't get it.
So what responsibility did he got? You tell me. They supposed to go on TV and tell, yo, don't. And niggas still gonna do what the fuck they want to do. What responsibility they got?
So why would he even do the interview? Why would he even do the interview? You said just to save face.
To clear his name. To clear his people's name. He did it for the clear people's name. That's why he did it. I'm clear. We had nothing to do with him getting killed. The two people here was there. I'm the OG. I'm talking. We had nothing to do. This is what happened. He was trying to tell y'all we had nothing to do with it. That's what he was doing. But we went itching. Open case, and you was naming names, telling symbols and everything. That's why he had to interview. He had to interview to save his family. No other reason. No other reason. He went on there, man. It was Takeoff brother. It was Quavo's brother's fault. He told the whole story. The niggas, the nigga seen the two niggas with the gun. He had the gun on him. Argued basketball. Everybody calming down. He say he think two niggas. He say he think the two niggas with the guns gonna rob Quavo. So he smacked one of the niggas with the gun, and all hell broke loose. He trying to clear his name.
This how neighborhood beefs and area beefs go on. That's how they go on, because one nigga get one nigga, and then it's retribution for that nigga. So,
Hey,
I
yo.
mean, that's typically how it happens. I'm not.
In this particular situation
know.
where you were saying that can this get out of control, I basically said yes, this can get out of control. It can spiral out of control. I was agreeing with you, but I was agreeing with you as well. Because I said for the same reasons why I'm like, that's the whole definition of spiraling out of control. If this guy over here is not sending anybody out to kill anyone, you know, for a beef that you're not into, isn't that
part of being at that stature?
Now, here's the thing that I disagree with. They like you said, I'm not sending you out, and also, not my responsibility be going out here and killing people on my behalf for any of this kind of stuff. Because actually, what if him not saying agreement like we cooked up, but like we can talk our shit, but we'll never cross each other. And then somebody that we don't know that well crosses someone that they don't know that well. And it's like, no, that's not on my behalf. We might talk our shit, but we'll keep it on wax. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe, what if they may have an agreement like that? Like, yo, bro, as crazy as shit may get, I'm not going to have nobody if I can help it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it ain't like that. We can have disagreements and have heated disagreements, but I'm not going to have nobody kill you on some type of shit like that. So that could be an agreement they had. It don't even have to be an understood agreement. Like, I just let you in my hood, covering you in my hood. Long as nothing real out of field happens, you'll go the fuck back to where you came from safe. You feel what I'm saying? Really though. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? And in this particular situation, it went left for circumstances that come up in a lot of, things, but it just had to go left there.
I'm not saying it went left yet. It ain't go left yet, but I think it's got the potentiality.
Now, when someone dies, it is went left.
Is that a word? I gotta be Google that.
When someone dies, it is went left.
But stemming from that event,
I feel what you're saying.
Stemming from that event,
But what I'm
could
saying,
shit go left?
it could go left. But what I'm saying is, when I think of going left, I'm thinking of motherfuckers that got something to do with the occupants. You know what I'm saying? Like Vaughn and Timmy and Quando Rondo, they was actually with the occupants.
Closely affiliated.
Yeah, I mean, real closely. They was actually with the occupants.
Potentiality
You know what I'm
is a
saying?
word. Make that up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think this situation right here, because of the people and the status where they at, the actual
I hope not.
motherfuckers close to the occupants, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't,
I hope not.
you know what I mean? So
I hope not, man. Because it's I don't know, man. It's we gotta do something better, man. We gotta do something better. Especially another, more shit linked with hip hop, man. We gotta do something better. I'd rather not.
shit,
Man.
you heard Quavo and Offset was fighting backstage at the Grammys. Nah, that shit was real.
Yeah. They said Cardi was screaming, talking about, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Y'all need to stop.
yeah.
Y'all been talking and everything. Y'all need to break it up.
Yeah, y'all both.
Yeah, y'all
This type
both
of
wrong.
thing,
Like
man.
y'all both wrong.
Yeah.
They said because he wanted to come on stage with Quavo for his when he did the song, did the
I can
tribute
understand
song.
that. But them niggas, man, that shit just happened, man. You're mad. You're in the group, y'all running the country and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, him and Offset might not him and Takeoff. I keep calling him and Takeoff in the later stages may not have been cool, but that's still your bro, though. You know what I mean?
That's his cousin.
Not they the ones that's cousins.
Yeah, and
So I thought it was Quavo and
Quavo and Takeoff was uncle and nephew. Quavo
Oh,
was
so all
uncle.
family. Okay, I thought.
Nah,
I
just
thought Offset was
Quavo.
the
Quavo
Offside.
not related to Offset.
Oh, okay.
He was just
Okay.
Takeoff uncle, and Takeoff and Offset is
Oh,
cousins.
so that's family. Okay, they really. Okay. Yeah, them niggas might not be on terms. Might not be on terms. Plus, he.
Take off was the factor to both. He was the relation to both.
Yeah,
Them
he was
niggas-
the reason they got
That group
together,
was funny
yeah.
as a motherfucker, though. That was the funniest group ever, man. Them niggas.
That's your cousin.
Yeah, that's your cousin. That ain't my cousin, nigga. That's your side of the family. That's your side of the family, nigga. Shit, that ain't my side. That's crazy. But yeah, man, I just hope that shit don't spiral out of control or nothing happen, nothing crazy happen, man, or we lose somebody else, whether it's a superstar or not, man. Like,
I don't think so, because they ain't young, man. They ain't no young niggas, you know what I'm saying?
no, we'll see, man.
They ain't no young niggas now.
So
Those
listen-
young niggas that think when they go to Atlanta, they gotta kill a nigga just because they from Texas, you know what I'm saying? Now, that's a different story, you know what I'm saying?
Now, I'm glad my baby in the building because I have some things I want to discuss here and some very political things that I want to go over. So what I wanted to do is, and this is pretty powerful. I wanted to go over 1 year in the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, right? Just to get a feel for where we are, what the intention, and then where we landed, where we are right now. So a year ago, President Joe Biden says the guilty verdicts against Derek Chauvin are a step forward. Now he wants Congress to pass police reforms, right?
Mm-hmm.
As he welcomed the guilty verdicts Tuesday against former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. Now, mind you, this is This is in task. In reference to the George Floyd verdict and the ramifications and the things that came off of that. As he welcomed the guilty verdicts Tuesday against Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, and Joe Biden pressed Congress to advance the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, named for Black man Chauvin, killed while kneeling on his neck. The bill, approved by the Democrats-led House in March, has yet to receive a vote in the Senate, where 10 Republicans would be needed for passage because of the chamber's 60-vote filibuster rule. Right. George Floyd was almost a year ago. Biden said in remarks Tuesday night at the White House, it shouldn't take a whole year to get this done. Now, it says a jury convicted Chauvin of second and third degree murder and manslaughter, development that Biden described as a step forward toward addressing systemic racism and police misconduct, but not enough. Biden added that when speaking with Floyd's family, he assured them, we're going to continue to fight for the passage of the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act so I can sign the law as quickly as possible. The bill aims to end certain police techniques, including chokeholds, carthoid holds, two forms of potentially deadly force. Practices would be banned at the federal level, and federal funding for local state police agencies would be conditioned on those agencies outlawing them. The bill also seeks to improve police training and invest in community programs designed to improve policing and promote equitable new policies. Other provisions in the bill would be ban no warrants in federal drug cases, and as with chokeholds, encourage local and state agencies to apply by trying ban to federal funding. A not fatal shooting of 20-year-old Beyonce by police last year in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky. And which protect enforcement officers from most lawsuits.
Right.
Easier to prosecute police accused from willfulness to recklessness. Prohibit racial discriminatory by law enforcement agencies at local state levels and make training against discriminatory require local and state police agencies existing funds to use of body camera all federal cameras police officers who are fired out from their agencies. Establish commissions to study police, address police militarization by limiting how military grade for the state and local law enforcement agencies. Enhance
communities, we don't need these cops coming in killing us. You see what I'm saying? And we on our way back there because we don't have enough people coming together and speaking up against it. Instead, we got people that get trendy and talk about what's going on nationally instead of addressing it in their own state. Everybody having press conferences about Tyree Nichols and RIP to him. God bless his family. But what are leaders doing in their own state to change the fact that black people are getting killed every day by police? You know what I'm saying? That's why we try and bring the people together. It's about unity and solidarity. I feel like as a people, being as though this is Black History Month, we got to understand our history. We were very effective when we was on the unity trip, when black people knew how to come together by the hundreds and the thousands to something positive. You know what I'm saying? When it was black elders that said it's led the way and they knew how to motivate others around. Everybody out for self and everybody doing everything for show when it was trendy.
Oh, you walk
You know
right
what I'm
into
saying?
that one.
So
He walked. God damn it!
come on, let's go.
He walked right into
Let's
that
go,
one.
He
man.
makes it easy.
Listen, this was beautiful. This was beautiful, man.
I want to see the people come together.
Hold on.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so you walk right into that.
Come on, let's go.
So did we have this on the table or not? Fresh.
Everything's on the table.
Our
From what
public black leaders during tragedies.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, so I want to phrase this properly. In the direction we go with this, there's a lot of ways we can go with this, but the way you walked us into this, we need help, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we need help from the standpoint of when this type of thing's going on, right? Not only at the state level, but a national level, because you've got what's the most recent tragedy? My man, what's his last name? Tyree Nichols, right? Okay. So my man Iceman alluded to Ben only shows up when it's a national level big buck.
Right.
You know, Ben shows up when it's money to be made. We got the Black Lives Matter movement. We always seem to fall short. So we need help. What's the problem? What's the problem, bro? What's the problem?
Problem is we use that title too lightly. Public black leaders. I can't name one public black leader, Malcolm and Martin. So you say Ben, some say Al, some used to say Jesse. I mean, I don't think they are true public black leaders. A true public black leader knows how to empower the people and lead them in the right direction, but it's the system of oppression that has taken that from us.
Let me ask you,
and we haven't had one yet.
I'm gonna ask you an extremely direct question, and this is I'm not gonna pull no punches with this one. With Jesse and Al, do they need to go to fuck head somewhere? Have they been compromised?
Yeah, most definitely.
Guess who Tyree Nichols used?
I just did.
How short?
Al will be here the 21st. And I'm at the PAL. Oh, that's not even released yet. But I want to see black judges on the Chancery Court. So, I mean, hey, that's a good point. But all these people, he's not a public black leader to me.
What is he?
A star. He's Quavo. See, some people's public black leader is Quavo and Jay Prince. And that's why something like Spiral Out of Control, we're going to go back to that. But it's who you call your public black leaders. See, somebody like me, I call a public black leader somebody like a Richard Raw. That's local. Okay. And that's a well-known independent artist on his Pan-Africanism who just brought in Marcus Garvey's son to the Women's Library.
Okay.
That's a public black leader. The RBG flag hanging across the street from the city council building. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
We got to watch who we put that title on.
Let's stay on the line, Fresh.
I'm listening.
What is, okay, let's distinguish between the two. The star,
right,
and the black leader. What's the difference?
Well, sometimes I think the difference is some people are anointed and some people are run and be that person. Running and being that person and being elected is one thing. Okay.
Let's extrapolate that, because to just say that means, what does that mean? When you say elect, do you mean?
Well, I'll put it to you like this:
public opinion, or
no, yeah, public
or an official position.
Well, they both come into play. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. I talk to certain people and I always tell them, I say, you have been elected. I says, it doesn't really matter if it's officially elected. The people who, a lot of people in the culture have elected you, spokesman, such and such, whatever.
That was an errant one. I'm sorry, y'all.
No problem. I think that is very different from someone who people showed up to the ballots for and say, I got to pick A or B. It may be a situation where there's the lesser of two evils, and you ultimately pick one of the lesser of two evils. But the person you pretty much put your backing into is a person who you may say, oh, I believe in this person. I've already elected this person. And they don't even have a political stake. They just represent me, us as a culture, as a people, as a race, as may be.
Who's more beneficial, or do we need them both? Do we need them both? Because
here's the thing. This is the point where I was going. Martin Luther King was not an elected official, officially. But through the culture, guess who they said, oh, no, we want this young man representing us.
No, we want him eliminated.
No, I'm saying.
That's what motherfuckers ultimately said. Nah, we got to get the fuck out of here.
Well, what I'm saying is, as black people, he didn't have to have an elected title official. No.
Public black leader.
He was a public black leader without nowhere near a public elected title.
See, don't get it twisted, because see, now Al, and he does a lot of great work, but Al gets paid for majority of the work he's doing.
So is that
Al's not showing up to speak.
I'm not mad at nobody for making their money.
I'm not either. But when you say public black leader,
and that's why I asked you.
You say public black leader
because of that.
When you say public black leader, you doing it from the heart, bro.
Is he
You
in there?
Everyone was on. Put which one I'm on.
Yeah, so I got you. I got you.
If that's the case, is he somewhat compromised? Is he somewhat compromised in that regard? Because you have a competing motive.
Yes.
It's monetary.
And
that's
propaganda. You gotta give the angle to people paying you.
I'm on one. Let me, and I'm not going to sit here and say,
I might be ready to get on one.
Hold on. I'm not going to sit here and say that your monetary motive should be as big as your personal or civic motive. If they're equal, they're competing. Competing means pulling interest.
If you're paid, you're not a
that's fair if you're looking at it from that perspective.
There are certain people paying you.
You can be a paid black leader. That's not a public black leader. It's two different things.
How far are you willing to pay?
Well,
nah, I can't say that.
Right, I was like,
I can't say that because even Martin and them were paid, but not by they did little fundraisers and all that for him to have money and all that. So he was.
Right. Well, we talk superstars.
Hold on.
He would be a superstar.
In this time, he is a superstar.
Yeah, that's
what I'm trying to say is Martin Luther King Jr. was not an elected official, which we would call a black not a black official, but he's not the black public official. The black people elected him.
I got a question.
Yeah,
I got a question. So, with that being said, Malcolm X murdered, right? Well,
killed,
I'm sorry.
What you mean?
Assassinated.
Walk with me.
God.
Okay, you right. Okay.
Walk with me.
Assassinated.
Walk with me.
I said killed.
Kill, murder,
Assassinated.
kill, murder.
Assassinated. Go ahead.
Assassinated.
Go ahead.
Martin Luther King killed, murder.
Assassinated.
Fred Hammond killed, murder.
Assassinated.
Fear for another black man to become a
Hold
public
on,
black
hold
man.
on, hold on, hold on. Al Sharpton been around for a while, right?
Where you going with
Could you
this?
take it? Go, yeah, where you going?
Where you
I
going
don't
with
know.
this?
I'm just making.
To be fair, to be
Hold on.
fair,
Got another one.
to be fair, hold.
Jesse.
To be fair, now
Jesse.
that's
Jesse's
a
been
different
around for a
story.
long time.
But to be fair about Al, to be
Jesse was paid 2 points.
to
They
be
knew it
fair
didn't come
about
from that
Al,
direction.
he hasn't been shot, but motherfucker jigged him up
I mean,
At a-
And that's
at
when
a-
he switched.
at a
After
rally.
he got jigged up.
at a rally. Al was at a rally and motherfucker.
And no more free rallies for Al after that. You gotta pay them.
If you gonna stab me, it's some bucks behind this
no more
motherfucker.
free
Bucks in
bag.
front of this motherfucker.
But it's
That's
but
public.
my point is,
When you doing free stuff outside of your paid stuff, Al ain't doing nothing free.
but I guess my point is, if you're dangerous enough, hey man, we gotta get this motherfucker out of here, right?
Yes, and that is scary for
Yeah.
a black man.
Now
But
that
For some reason, these two guys, and God bless them, I don't want no harm to come to nobody.
But-
I just find it ironic that the quote unquote two black, they've been around for a long
something
time.
about that. I mean,
But like Fresh was
a
alluding to, all these black people they killed wasn't elected officials.
Right.
that makes you a black public official.
But I'm saying it makes
But
you
Al's
easier
not
to
elected,
kill. It
though.
makes you easier.
But he's more
Right.
political.
Right. He went.
He's paid.
Oh,
That's it.
He's been on city.
Jesse
He's
Longer.
been on
Is
city
Jesse
council.
Longer?
He's been
And
on
I
city
was
council
saying-
and all that in New York.
And I was saying-
Oh,
And
but
I
what I'm
was
saying
saying-
is he's done. He's
Hold
been through that. Jesse's went through that stage. Them niggas never went through that.
So
it's,
is he
it's easier to kill a civilian than it is a elected official.
Okay.
Well,
That's
Makes
common
sense.
sense.
Okay.
Well,
what about
that, Iceman?
so Jesse and Al?
Were
Because
fake.
they're
They
status.
came into the game.
I got it.
Nah, they learned from. They learned
trying-
from. It's like
It was a part
growth.
of the system.
It's like growth. You learn from. Jesse learned from Martin.
Or
I'm now
I can't
for
fuck
me
with
to fight.
I better play.
For me to fight the system, I gotta get. I gotta do the city councilman, the senator, the governor,
The
the mayor of
binaries of
Chicago.
man, they want to kill
it's
us.
easier to control a former public than it is someone like
You speak
Martin-
more than language I'm
Ma-
speaking.
I've already put you through the grinder of our
Know how I
systems.
work.
Nah.
There's
So you, because
hold on now.
talk fresh.
Al Sharpton.
Cause he still talk that crazy shit.
Al Sharpton. You say why hasn't he been shot or
No, what I
he's
said-
been
I-
jigged
no,
up.
I-
He's
let-
been
Let me
to the
casual listener, yes, that's probably where you thought I was going. No, I just said black leaders, if they're black leaders, this one's been shot, this one's been shot,
Mhm.
this one's been shot.
right because
just sort of-
because some it can be fair to say some of them, well, the ones that haven't been shot, I mean the ones that haven't been shot couldn't be bought, and it was really a lot more dangerous than
Why were they dangerous though? Let's
Now,
is that
they
another
were
show? Is
civilians.
that another show?
no.
They were civilians.
Let me drop. I ain't
Okay.
gonna stop it. I ain't
Okay.
gonna stop. I ain't gonna say a
Okay.
nugget. I'm not even
That's
gonna
'cause
say
they
a
were
nugget.
Civilians.
Al Sharpton himself. I'm of a certain age. Al Sharpton himself has been, let's just say, friendly with the government since the 70s. And you say, why?
all that? We know
Right,
about this
so-
whole
so
thing, guy
why
on the
hasn't he
wiretap
been shot?
and all that?
Okay, cool. Al Sharpton may be someone I'm not casting. I'm not casting.
either.
Nah, but you
But-
listen.
this is-
You're missing a
and I'm not even saying he's bought, and I'm not. But he's a close.
when the stabbing happened. If you know your little when that stabbing happened.
That was what, like,
It happened when he was a civilian. And then he started paying the city council and all that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Civilians, they gonna get you out of here.
my point, yeah.
They gonna get you out of here. Once you start fucking, like once you get into the joint, you gotta play the game. We all know that. Once you get into
Right.
politics, you gotta play the game. So
They
it
are
ain't
politicians.
yeah, so we know
Which the
that. We
other
know
people
Jesse
aren't.
gotta we know he now that we're
Right.
older, we know how the game, we know he has to play the game. But when Al was a civilian and he was talking all that shit, they jigged him the fuck up. They tried to get him out of here.
I can.
They tried to get him out of here.
It's something else. It's something else
When he had the long
towards
perm,
Al
fat-
himself.
and the fat track suit.
Right, when he was fat,
Yeah,
yeah.
the fat track suit. They tried to get him out of here. And then he started like, all right, now I got to start fucking with Run City Council, aldermen in New York. You know what I mean, Jesse?
Well, listen, I'm getting back to unity and solidarity. I ain't ran for nothing. I'm not running for nothing. I'm a civilian. Well, I'm from Southbridge, so I know how to survive a little bit. And I'm not
Yes, you can.
talking nothing crazy right now. I'm just talking about policing in Newcastle County. Is it helping or is it hurting? I just want to hear from the people. Because one thing I want
They
the people to know is the people dictate what the politicians do. If we come together. You know, now that we all arguing about what we need, then they free to do whatever they think they want to do. But if we come together in unity and solidarity, we that.
Man, I always say they play a game with certain people, certain races of people, or certain groups, swatches, pockets of people. They say, you know what? We know we shouldn't be treating people like we treat them.
Right.
But if ever we had a guess, if we had a guess of who couldn't hold us accountable for what we do, who should we perpetrate these atrocities towards? Who will give us a lot of mouth and less substantive resistance? You know, I'm
Substantive?
yeah, substantive resistance. Nah. This is who. And when they say, well, you know what? It always seems the same people. Let's do them wrong. And we don't do anybody any really wronger than we do anybody wronger. It's just certain people we can do them wronger so many more times because one, we already don't value them, but two, how is anybody going to say, well, yo, hold it on them without these reforms?
And that's why we gotta speak up, people. That's the whole point, man. I'm telling you, a little known Black history fact is Black people have the greatest minds in the world. So my whole mission is to bring together groups of Black people to brainstorm and discuss solutions to reverse these cycles of oppression. And we can make it happen right here in Delaware, man.
You know
Welcome
what,
to the
man?
place to be, somebody.
I think I at least want to attend.
Come through, man.
I think I at least want to attend because now I'm an actual citizen. They actually got to listen to me, man. You know, taxes being taken out and shit like that. You know, I can walk down the street. You know, they can take my ID and yeah. That wasn't always a time that was going to be, you know, a fateful thing for me, you know. Now I can do that. Now I can say, you know, now they actually got, I don't say they got to listen to me, but they can't disregard. Right, they can't disregard what I'm saying. They can't disregard it. So I'm imploring, the good brother Hanif is imploring, the Fire Nights and Spirits imploring, you come the fuck on out.
Look how just things happen, man. It's a perfect day walking, and just walk right in, dove right in.
Won't he do it?
Bam.
Won't he do it?
It's a fire, nice experience, man.
That's perfect.
Walk with
It's
us,
right
man.
every
Walk
time.
with us, man. Walk with us.
That
Walk
thing
with
was
us.
calling you. It was calling
Walk
you,
with
man.
us. Walk with
It
us,
was
man.
calling
Hey,
you.
man, the
Listen,
video
man,
had
Walk
to get
with
out
us,
there.
man.
Gotta come to check it out live.
Walk with us, man. I mean, you know what's crazy about that, man? We was talking about, people who get elected officially and people who just get elected by the people. I was speaking on someone in general terms, but I've always spoken to this person face to face, and I've told them these things. You've been elected unofficially by the people of our culture.
Respect.
You have been.
Respect.
Not to say any names, but this person knows full well how I feel about them and how I say you've been elected. So he knows full well about the difference between a public black figure or a black elected figure.
That's right.
You can make change, and probably even more significantly, not being the black elected official, but just being a black official, black public official.
That's what
I've
gets you
seen it
killed.
with my own eyes.
Just gotta watch your back.
That's what gets you
Just
killed.
gotta watch
Now that part,
On your back. You might look at the target tattoo.
now that part is because when the people really start thinking about, okay, what's real and what's fake, they say what's moving the needle is not a black elected official. Nah, we know what
'Cause
they're
they
going
can't.
to
Yeah,
do.
they can't.
It's the
There's no
black
way.
public official we have to do away
There's no
with.
way.
One thing for sure,
It's
two
the
things
people
for certain. I ain't selling out, bro. So
Mm.
if it take my life to help people, I'm gonna keep on helping people.
You know what?
That's where
Everybody ain't on it like that.
see, that's where see, because back in the
I
day,
ain't getting murdered. For
that's
this life.
where
I
that's
get
where we
murdered for
lost. That's
all
where the churches lost that.
Ooh.
Because if you look at back in the day, all the leaders was preachers. Dr. Abernathy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X was a fucking
Jesse
preacher.
James,
You know what I'm saying?
Jesse Jackson,
They was preachers. You know what I'm saying?
they all speak the same language.
Because they knew what was going on in the community. They talked to people in the community. People trusted them to come talk to them in the community. That's where it got lost at. Once you get back to that, you might get community back, man.
I just hope my black public officials make it to the motherfucking end zone. Because I've been fully behind them motherfuckers. I'm kind of behind the black elected officials as well. They play a part, but the black public officials are the ones who really move the fucking needle.
Because I'm
Those are-
telling you,
yeah.
listen,
The
and
target, like you said.
listen, and I put all my money on this. If TD Jakes decided to talk some righteous shit,
Mm.
man, filling up 80,000 every Sunday, maybe a Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Thursday.
That's just on his strength.
That's what I'm. You know what I'm saying? That's on his strength. That's what I'm saying. The preachers. This is the preachers.
Three people who talk alike, but they just have
It's the
different
preachers,
messages,
man.
What different deliveries.
It's the
all talk-
preachers.
Preachers, politicians, pimps. They all have to. I can't make this shit up. They all seem to have.
Politicians and you
That
pushing
sound
me,
like-
Fresh. You pushing me. I'm pushing me.
Bars from time to time.
Me.
I drop us from time to time.
You gotta
you
get
dig?
back to the churches, man. I'm telling you, get a following. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You know how big, yo, he got stars. and everything. He got stars and everything.
He got a multi-million person fan base.
Tens of millions.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga got churches in Africa. Now, all that would be behind you. Those people would be behind you if you decided to be on some
Can you imagine?
rah-rah shit. They would be behind you.
Can you imagine? That's crazy.
They would be behind
All right,
you.
that's a pipe dream. I'm a cheat.
No, it's a reality. It's a
Nah,
reality.
he want to say that money. He want to say that money and don't die.
Yeah, man,
Can you hit it one more time, man?
Mafia!
Who?
Mafia! Mafia!
Yeah.
Y'all
Telling
want,
you.
y'all want like go to the like White House and scream that shit one day. Like really, it might be
Yo.
like fiction to y'all, but like that's like real.
Nah. Can we make that a field trip?
I want
We can
Telling
start that right
I really
here.
wanna
And
go
just
scream that shit. Like,
nah.
The church
I
is
want you
mad.
to.
like for real, like that's like a thing of mine. Like I'm a like the next time I go, like we
At the White House.
Yeah,
The
Wow.
fucking White House.
It's just-
You know what? I got some
Because, you know,
PTO days. I got some PTO days. We can work on that.
So
Go to the White House.
White House. Fuck it.
So listen,
My ID's
Fresh,
good.
It's
I'm
that
listening.
hour, man. Let's.
Nah,
It's,
not all
it's
free
a lot of sport
days.
shit going on, man. Let's get the people what they want. I don't want to say it like that shit, but let's you know what they came for, bro. You know what they came for, man.
What? Oh, the sport?
Let's hit it.
Oh,
Nasty, where are you going? I give you a little something.
Yo, where's my Super Bowl at?
Right now.
I gotta pay my motherfucking bill. Shit.
Super weak. I thought I'd switch it up a little bit.
it is really coin super weak.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Game in is you game.
Game man. Game out.
We are round the corner. We are round in the corner, man. We are at Tuesday. We only got a few more days to the weekend. Listen, my boy brought up a very good point. He said, "Where are you watching the Super Bowl? What is your plan? What are your not your thoughts? I don't want to hear nothing about the game because we are now at the biggest event of the year, the Super Bowl.
What channel it come on?
Even if your team ain't in it, it's still big for you. Regardless, this is what
Most televised event.
listen. This is
Every year.
what do I call it, Fresh? It's not football is not about the games, it's about fandom and event of
Yeah.
football.
He
Literally arrived at the culmination, the quote unquote coronation of the season, the crown of champion,
right.
the event of all events,
Yeah.
the party of all parties,
You know
the
it.
gathering of all
Hello.
gatherings.
How are you?
You show up in all your fandom glory, your fingers, your face paint,
Yeah.
your jackets, your hoodies, your helmets. This is what you're doing for. This Sunday in 4 or 5 days, folks.
You know
Yeah.
what, man?
Yeah.
Like you said, we're not talking about the game. I may have a Super Bowl surprise in my wardrobe.
Okay, so
In
we're
my
not going to talk
wardrobe.
about that right now because it's too early. Bino Cook. We're not going to talk about
No, I'm
that
saying
right
my wardrobe.
Wardrobe.
In my
Oh,
wardrobe.
he going to do some fuck shit, ain't he? He going to do some fuck shit with the Eagles, ain't he?
You go with Eagles
He
gear.
gonna-
Ah, he goes to go back.
He going
He goes to back.
Let me spoil that right now. Let me spoil that right now.
Know me like y'all know me.
No.
Y'all don't know me like y'all.
Let me spoil that
Let
right
me
now.
just say. Let me just say. Let me just say, y'all don't know me like y'all think y'all know me.
Reveal a new team.
Now, Coach, you was
Late
talking
for
about
that.
watching the game, but I'm really thinking about going to Philly to watch the game.
Fucking
I-
hell
in Philly when they won last time, and it was crazy. The energy was just crazy. And I'm not even a Philly fan. But that energy in Philly after they won,
it's cool the first time.
that was bananas.
Yeah, it's cool the first time. I remember that.
That's
shit.
what Philly.
My first real experience was 87. I was too young to get it, but 87 I felt that motherfucker. So I know what they felt like.
Right.
But because it's different for you
But
because
being in the city that won, although the game's not played in that
it's
city,
never good for me.
being in the city that
It's never
won,
good for me.
that energy is
It's never good.
It might change him.
It's never good for me.
Nah, I almost said it
Changing
might.
from what?
It's never good.
To
If
a
he been the
Eagles
building
fan?
of an Eagle, I don't know, bro.
Oh
Silence
shit!
my eyes and
Oh
go with
shit!
the flow and get back on
It'll
the
change you, but you won't change you up.
Reevaluate my friendship.
It'll change. It'll
That
change.
nigga really
It'll
don't.
change you, but 2 Super Bowls won't change him.
Nah,
I mean,
it might change you.
Listen,
I already
I
experienced.
show every Sunday.
Has he
What?
experienced that?
Every opposing team's gear.
I'm like, I don't know.
But I'm all of a
I
sudden.
don't know. That's what I experienced and left it alone. I was like, it wasn't because of the Philly love. It was, I couldn't support what y'all was putting out there. I can't do that.
I won a Super Bowl in 27 years.
Yeah, but I was like,
So,
They done went through the worst of this shit. Like,
so Coach Washington and Philly is out.
I'm still rocking.
Yeah.
Y'all make your picks. Who y'all picking, man? Who y'all like? Who y'all
It's
like?
too early right now, man.
It ain't too early
No,
for me.
I'm sorry.
It ain't too early for
You're
me.
absolutely right. Because my original pick was the Chiefs. Now, wind the tape. I picked the Chiefs to get here.
Excuse me.
Now, we do have to go back because I do want 100% accountability.
I picked the
And-
Chiefs to get here too.
I did not.
That's you?
I
Yeah,
know.
When we
I
first
did.
picked beginners, yeah,
So you picked the Chiefs with me?
yeah. I got the Chiefs. I
You
picked
didn't
the,
pick the Chiefs.
No, I didn't.
goddamn
I
it.
didn't.
And I know
picked
that I
Buffalo.
know that burnt motherfucker didn't pick the Chiefs.
I picked Buffalo. I know I picked Buffalo and the Raiders. I picked the Raiders to actually be in the championship, but I picked Buffalo to go to the
Chauncey,
Super Bowl.
Where the fuck,
So-
hey, Chauncey, who the fuck did you pick, man? We gotta go back to the team.
I would assume he picked the Chiefs and the Eagles for some reason.
She did not fucking pick this out of here.
For some reason, but for
This nigga,
some reason,
this nigga did not. What, bro? No, listen. Nobody picked the Eagles. Bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Nobody picked the Eagles.
he didn't pick Dallas. I know he didn't pick Dallas.
I
I
picked
know.
Dallas over the Eagles.
That's fair. That's
Because
fair.
you know it's
That's
their year
fair.
every year.
That's
Every year. So it's and the Eagles
Dallas
wasn't even
still
good last year. So why the
sucks.com.
fuck would he pick?
that's fair, right?
He hates the Eagles, bro.
Oh, you
it
go
was-
back to the
No,
tape.
Right.
he's not
I know
You look at the
preseason.
tape.
It wasn't a lot of
picked the
people, but
Chiefs.
diehards.
I picked the Chiefs and the
I want total
Rams.
transparency. I want total transparency.
I
want
picked
total-
the Minnesota Vikings
We-
to
I
actually
agree
be.
with you.
I
agree
picked
with
them
you.
to
We
actually
said
be the
they
Super
would run
Bowl.
away with that division.
I picked Rams.
We
Still
did.
riding with the Chiefs for the game?
Yeah, for
Right
the
now, as
game.
of right now, today,
I
today, right now, yes.
I'm riding with the Chiefs.
Right. with
Today,
the
right
Chiefs,
now. That could change. That could change.
No,
That could change. And that's me. That's
I'm
me
not an
being.
Eagle
fan.
That's
Eagle
me
fan,
being
though.
100% objective.
I'm not an Eagle fan.
Yeah,
I'm
Eagle fan.
riding with the Eagles because every time
I don't ever want to give the impression I'm riding with the Eagles.
Andy Reid and
Don't you
Philly
ever
go
get the
to the
impression.
Super Bowl,
hold.
Andy Reid lose.
That's
I'ma go
my
with the
favorite
Eagles.
coach of all time. I'm like, so that's why I'm
Every
like,
time him and Philly in the ball
I'm
at the
tapping
same
my
time,
boy
he
under the
lose.
table. I'm tapping my boy under the table.
I don't care.
I'm tapping my boy.
I'm like,
under
yo,
the
that's
table.
my favorite coach of all time. So that's,
I'm riding
you know what I'm
with Philly
saying?
for the win.
I don't have a team, a dog in this fight. I'm
Money
looking
line. I ain't
at
never
this,
put him on the square
right?
number.
Money line,
I'm
money
going.
line. If somebody say you got to bet money line, that means
I'm still looking
either
at,
or. No, I'm like, I
Philly.
gotta go with the Eagles because I think they've had the better team all season long. I can't just say, you know,
I'm gonna just throw some things
I'm
out
just giving them that. I've been saying that all year.
They're the same record.
I'm glad you alluded to that. What else is the same? What else is the same?
The quarterbacks touchdowns or
Total points scored
Yeah.
all year, right?
Yeah,
It's like 6
I
points.
know what ain't.
Total
I
offense.
know what maybe ain't the same.
Total, I mean, win-loss record, right?
Right.
Seeding,
Mm-hmm.
the similarity.
And
right?
that was
So
without
that's why I said
Jalen Hurts playing 2 games. Everything was just still. Oh, okay. Well, proceed.
well, not. Hold on, man. You said that like, oh, you said that like
Sound like a fan.
That was a tilted response.
Nah,
Sound like a
what
fan
I've been
response.
saying, what I've been saying.
He sound like a diehard Eagle.
Yo, he says,
That Eagle.
yo.
I want to win, but you
I
talking like
think we be crazy when we be saying that. You said that shit stern, didn't he?
Here's the thing I've been saying since week 5. The
Yo.
Eagles are the best team out there. I'm gonna go with my picks, and I sure didn't pick them preseason.
You wasn't saying it like that though.
this Super Bowl has brought back a lot of old Eagle fans to be back Eagle fans.
I think they'll win this game. I think they'll win this game.
Okay. So I'm glad you brought that up. And the reason why I don't really want to dive too much into it, I just want to, because I want to talk about the event right now because I'm still watching film, I'm still analyzing, I'm still thinking. I want things.
We
to
gotta
set
make the
in.
pick today.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We do.
Well, we don't have to make the
sorry.
pick because
I'm
we'll
sorry.
be back on.
I won't.
Maybe you
Okay,
will.
Maybe you will.
Man, what? Maybe you will.
I've been
Man,
saying that for 2 months. Man.
If you stop jamming Bucharest on Sunday mornings,
Super Week. Come on.
you
Super
be jamming in Bucharest.
Man, nah, you know we don't got no.
Yeah, then you be jamming in
Alright.
Bucharest on Sundays, man.
So wait. Does that have anything to do with Coach Fresco?
What?
The fact that you what?
That I got a flip phone?
Yes.
No.
What you mean?
No, man, stop that. Stop that. You said
Nah, that's what I got. I got flip phone.
Listen, we go we try to incorporate everything, and we go like I said, it's super. When we get the Super Day, Super Bowl Sunday, and the pregame show, we're gonna do it right.
Right.
Now, with that being said,
You know what? Where we doing the Super Bowl show? We can make a whole day of it.
I got some second.
Fuck it.
That's
I
why
gotta
I
check my,
I was
joint.
already thinking that.
Hello, how are you?
hold
I was
on,
already
because
thinking that.
Hello, how are
now,
you?
that I can
I know
also
you
say
been right.
that, unfortunately,
You got
my fandom has turned someone into a a football event fan.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
yes, she
Okay.
is extremely excited
For
about
the event.
Now,
The event.
this has been going on for a couple of years. Now she's slowly converting. Now, here's the kicker, though. She actually has roots in Washington, D.C., which is crazy.
Shit, Eagle fan?
No,
No.
she doesn't give a fuck about football. But you know what she does do?
That's
You know what she
Nah, I know
does?
she-
I would throw the meanest.
She loves a fucking good gathering.
Right. I would throw the meanest or be a
She's
part
a-
of. The
She loves a
meanest.
fucking good gathering. So,
Shout
Super
to
Bowl,
sis.
Super Bowl party? Oh, that's what y'all do?
Right.
Oh,
Fuck the game. The game is going.
gear it up. Oh, you can sign me up. She locked in.
Sign me up.
She
Sign
locked
me
in.
up.
She locked in.
Who playing the Patriots and the Braves?
No.
The
Yeah, fact.
Patriots and the Braves. Fuck, I'm there.
I'm only surviving.
Super Bowl.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you 100. I'm only surviving because she has 50% of her family in the fucking Washington, D.C. area. Stone, Washington, D.C. family.
And they have a vested interest.
Yes. So to her, there's a connection. Now, I can tell you where her most present interest is right now. She wants Monday off.
I think America won Monday
Wants
off.
in Pennsylvania. Right now, she don't give a fuck. She wants Monday off. Whether the Eagles win or not. Can we get Monday off? Because
It's the Super Bowl.
it's the Super Bowl.
Really,
Nobody coming to work.
You know
So
what?
she's-
I want to petition today that Super Bowl Sundays, like we all alluded to,
Yo.
or not even alluded to, it's a fact. It's the most watched
Yo.
event.
I know where you're going.
Let's
I know
just-
where you're going. There was a fan. There was a lady that proposed moving the Super Bowl. The way she said it was perfect. She proposed extending the season and moving the Super Bowl to a particular date where the Mondays were, or I forget what it was, but it was genius. I was like,
fuck, that's a long ass season.
Hey,
but
yo.
damn, that makes sense.
What I would if they move
Sunday, I'm gonna bring up. We gonna play that video. We're gonna play that video.
If they move
America
it
could just make national holiday.
next Sunday.
Was it that?
Because next Sunday, I want to say next Monday is President's Day.
Oh, I think that was.
A lot of people, not everybody,
Long season.
but a lot of people, but not everybody,
It's a 19
have
game,
off.
19-week season. I think.
Right, it makes it a longer season. I wasn't thinking that. I just was saying, fuck that. Let's just rip it off. We America. Let's just make Super Bowl Monday a fucking holiday.
I'm with you, Fire. That's what I was.
Fuck it.
It's America.
We all watch the game, especially the East Coast. So that shit might go to 12 o'clock.
Nobody.
I
ever
really
worked
have
Super Bowl
work Monday morning.
Damn, I never thought about the West Coast advantage. That's tough.
That shit come off in like 5, no, 6,
No.
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
No.
Three,
Yeah,
no,
3 and a half. You're right.
3:30 some odd in the afternoon.
No, even earlier than that.
No.
Even earlier than that.
If it
Because
comes
it
on-
6 here.
Yeah.
3 out. Yeah, 3.
Three,
You're right.
three,
3 o'clock. Yeah,
three,
you're right.
three
I'm thinking
some
right.
odd.
I was thinking
And I'm
right.
like, yo, that's fucked up because I got something to do in the morning.
You don't like doom for them. AM.
That is
You
love.
alright?
That's love out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's in the morning.
That's crazy.
No, I done had brunch and mimosas. I'm properly lubricated. Now it's Super Bowl.
Bro,
Properly
that's
lubricated.
insane. I
Yeah.
remember I was over there and I was
crazy.
watching, I think I was watching an NBA game. It was like 3 in the
Where,
afternoon. I
why?
was like,
Where you was at? Hawaii?
yeah, I was like,
That
That's
shit
weird.
fucks me up, man.
it was like 3 in the afternoon. I was watching I think NBA. It was like 3 in the afternoon.
That's how I be
Right.
feeling when they play over in London. I say, that's football
Yeah, I
for breakfast.
always miss them games.
That's football for breakfast.
No,
Get up.
Get up, forget about like, oh shit, a football game on.
Maybe like the last.
Yeah, you like,
3
oh
minutes
shit,
left
I'm
in the
glad I
fourth.
caught this fight. This last fight.
Like, oh shit, I
I
forgot
be
this
up-
motherfucking game was on.
I always seem to be up for him, but I feel like you be like, yo, like, God, yeah.
Got properly alerted.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
I get up and
Where you,
force it
watching,
on.
where you watching the game, man?
I don't know yet.
All
I
right,
don't know, man. You might watch it here, man.
You know what,
Yeah,
man?
you might watch it
Yo,
here, man. Gotta
Fuck
check,
Contemplate.
gotta check my cable.
you know what? Fuck
Check
that.
my
I
cable.
mean,
right.
this is fire
Watch it
nice.
here, man.
A fresh fire steak. You know what? Fuck that. If we have it here, I got some wings. I got the wings.
We can have it here.
I got the
man.
fucking wings. I know we all like buffalo wings.
I mean, I know we
Bless you.
definitely 100% can do the pre-gamer here. We can do the pre-gamer here starting at the dime.
Pitty, pitty, pitty,
We can do the pre-gamer here
pitty.
starting at the
You
dime.
know what?
We could do the show here, include
Yo!
Ice Man. Come on now.
We might have to have, finish off all the fans coming in and
Hey,
what
Chauncey,
you
man,
talking
hey,
about?
Chauncey, can we get you here?
Huh?
Ah,
For Super Day?
Super Day.
Come through, man.
Super
Come
Day,
through.
yeah.
I know
Fuck
bro
it.
going
If that's
away,
what it is,
man.
man.
So
I know you get your hair cut on Sunday morning, man.
We
You
can
a
need
wizard.
Fuck it, I got
Fire
the wings,
Nice
man. Blue
experience on
cheese.
Super Day.
Celery. Fuck it, I got the
Nigga said
wings.
celery.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right.
Fuck it.
So listen, we gonna do, we got our early picks in. Chiefs.
Chiefs, Eagles.
Uh-huh.
Eagles.
Okay, so we got 50-50.
50-50
Chauncey,
at the
get your
tip.
pick in. Be Mizzy. Throw your pick in real quick for the show over with. Cause
Eagles.
Senior way.
no doubt Eagles. I biased. I was tripping. Kill Roy in. Relax.
Baby, we gonna talk about this motherfucking L.
What else?
Ooh, the lead, man.
Yeah, that's fresh.
This L, man.
We 3 away from the trade deadline. Get it
Talk about this L, man.
Fresh, give us some.
Talk about this L, man. Look, fresh guy. Look at that. Look at his smile on. Look at his Joker smile. Look at his Joker smile. Look at his Joker smile. Oh, he's grilling you. Oh, grilling you, Phil.
My son tagged me with LeBron emojis and shit.
He go break the record tonight. He gonna force it tonight. Nigga made a good point. Nah. Cause he do that shit against Giannis. Giannis gonna put up 70. Huh? Yeah. Hey, yo. You go ahead and break the record. I'm gonna put up 70, nigga. Niggas ain't gonna talk about that shit.
You don't talk about the night you got your ass thrashed.
I'm telling you, and I've been saying it for a couple of years now. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best motherfucker player on the planet
Best player on the planet?
by far. You're like, I don't give a fuck about it. I can't shoot. I'll still shoot it. Some of them gonna go win. Fuck that.
Every great player has had deficiencies, and you still can't stop them. I mean,
What?
Look, all that can't shoot shit. He ain't been able to shoot since he walked into the league, and you still haven't. Like, if it's so easy, stop the shit. And nobody's been able to stop it so far. So, poppycock.
All he do was dunk. If he just run up and dunk on everybody,
Look, here's the funny shit. Here's
He-
the one.
and he
Here's the
almost-
one that always amuses me. Here's what it always amuses me. All you gotta do is back up and give him space. Okay, so
break
before
it down.
we move on,
Break it down,
before we
coach.
move on,
Break it down, coach.
I just want to imagine now, me personally, I just want to set the stage. But I personally am a guy who has never played competitive basketball, right? Now,
Correct.
so with that being said, I've coached very extremely high level competitive basketball.
Okay.
What I have seen is extremely talented people at very, very, very God-gifted physical abilities, meaning a 7-foot individual. Well, okay, I've never seen a 7-foot guard-like individual push the ball with extreme aggression and length at the speed of a 6-foot 4-inch guy, right? So what that equates to is
The fastest 6
so what
foot
that
4
equates
guy.
to is, right, you're expecting, I don't know how many guys out there have guarded a 6 foot, well, Giannis likes to call himself a non-7-footer, right?
But he's 7 feet.
So he's a 7-foot guy, right? With a basketball handle, quick twitch fibers, running at you like a guard, with the agility and ability to move around, step here, step there. And your answer is to give ground to a motherfucker with hyper athleticism. That's your answer.
Just think about his launching point.
His launching point is fucking 1 foot inside the 3-point line. And your answer is to back up.
All right.
Good luck. Because now in the NBA, with NBA minds and experience, has been able to solve that problem. You're giving ground to the most hyper-athletic basketball player we may have ever seen.
And I'll shoot a 3-point shot and brick it,
Just for
airball it,
shits and giggles.
and I'll
So-
make them every now and then.
For the record, I'm not the biggest Giannis fan, and I don't say give ground. I say when Giannis is going crazy on the floor, get physical and let's see if he win the game for you.
Okay. That's a great
Get
point.
physical. He's bad.
Here's the thing.
So you let him run, he can run and all that, but get physical with him, and let's see if he still wins the game.
Giannis likes that.
I was under the ilk. That may not be the way you want to go. Is get physical, or we want to body you. All
It
right.
has worked.
He's
though.
one of the more physical.
I don't
This
know
is
the
what has
exact
worked.
play.
This is what has
When
worked.
they played the season, and one of them young boys banged it on his big ass. What
That's
happened after
fair.
that?
That's
What
fair.
happened after that?
I'm gonna tell you
They
what happened
lost
after that. You know
the
what
whole
happened after
series.
that?
They lost the whole series.
Every Boston
Giannis
Celtic.
averaged like 30.
I'll tell you what happened.
Win.
I'll tell you
Win
what
for
happened.
me.
Okay,
True.
we're
Give me-
only-
run up and
I'm-
down
want to get off of this
True.
real quick because there's other news. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what happened with that. The Boston Celtics elected to, as a team, press up on him 90 feet, and not only that, but the objective is not to let him get to the paint. The objective is once he gets close to the paint, double and have to make him make a decision and give the ball up.
Do this all.
Being physical with him, is not necessary. Now, being physical from a double team standpoint, early, absolutely, absolutely. He's been done.
Or being more physical with him when he's on defense has worked. I ain't gonna say swimmingly, but that's one of the components. Right,
make him work on one end.
Right, that part. Yeah.
Listen, now mind you, your greatest players, are going to be able to affect the game on both sides of the basketball, that's going to mean that they're winning. So right now, that shit doesn't work against Giannis because he has, unfortunately, he's still in his physical prime where wearing him down, it takes a lot. Now, as you can see with a guy, we'll talk about that too. When you get later in your career, then it's a little easier to wear you down from a physical standpoint where you got to make a choice. Either you're going to be a defensive stalwart or you're going to be an offensive star. Later on in your career, it's hard to be both.
I think he might straddle instead of dunking them Jones. He might be long laying them up a little bit later in his career.
You ain't making no full-court chase down block.
True. I definitely.
You ain't necessarily. You're not affecting as many shots as the rim at the rim. You're not on them switches.
Now though,
you're not shot. Right now, he's peak. Right now, he's still peak.
Right now though,
he still can affect the game. I'm not saying he's the best defensive player, but he's a elite level deterrent. Because it's not in the actual blocks and steals, deflections, and the diversion.
I mean,
and the defense.
His whole total package.
You know what I mean?
His whole total package makes him an elite defender, kind of period. Because like where he ain't chasing down blocks, even though he is still in his prime, he's still chasing down blocks. He's in the passing lanes because of his length. Even though he may not be as quick, but he's quick as
with a
lot of motherfuckers out there that's good. You know what I'm saying?
With 3 minutes left, that's not the guy I want guarding me.
No.
That's the measure.
No.
That's not the guy I want guarding me.
No.
With 3 minutes left in the game, I don't want him guarding me.
Let me get Drew Holiday on.
How many players? Well, I don't want Drew Holiday guarding me either.
Nah, but I'm saying he ain't as tall and lanky.
I don't know.
He's not that. Now that's just how I would feel. Now both of them would be crucial.
Giannis over Drew Holiday.
Who you want guarding?
No, who would you gotta have guarding you?
Giannis or Drew?
Drew. I know I'm gonna get my shot off.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Just because he ain't 7 fucking feet and longer than Stretch Armstrong,
and athletic,
right? You know, and athletic. Even if he had a bad defensive, I'm gonna Miss Penny fall. He right back in the floor.
Wow! Oh shit!
Even if I get it off, he affected it.
It's long, motherfucker.
If I do it to Drew Holiday, which I probably won't do it to either one of them, but if I do it to Drew Holiday, I get that off and I won't work.
So listen,
Giannis to be back in the play.
Let's discuss the standings, man, because
discuss them.
Shit was all good just a week ago. Whew. Man. Okay. Hey man, you better come back, man. Y'all ready to be out to play. God damn, shit was all good like a month ago. I put up a meme. I was riding high. He was first place in the West. Shit was looking right. Shit was all good. Blue Devil Nation was doing well. Woo! Man, Western Conference. Nuggets at 37-17. We got the Grizzlies 32-21. We got the Kings at 30-23.
Grizzlies in
we
there,
got
man.
Clip Joint at 31-26. We got the Mavericks at 29-26. We got the Suns 29-26. The play-in tournament teams consist of the Warriors at 28-26.
So that's seven.
Place.
Yeah, 7.
We got 8th place. Timberwolves at 29-7. We got the Pelicans in 9th place.
Wow!
Wow! Play-in.
Oh!
28-27.
Yeah, keep going. Wow!
Utah Jazz have now fallen.
Wow!
10th place.
How the mighty have fallen.
They was mighty.
It's a long. No, they wasn't mighty,
Yeah,
it was number.
As a figure of speech, I know where you're going.
Those were the number 1 and 2 seeds at one time. Minnesota and Utah. I mean, not.
They were expected to be there.
True,
You know,
true indeed. Now, but I was like,
she shook out.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to be
And outside looking in, we got Dame Lillard's Portland Trailblazers at 26-28. We got SKSGA's Thunder at 25-28.
I'm glad he
We
doing his
got
thing out there.
LeBron James's Lakers at 5-29.
He great cracked the record.
We got San Antonio Spurs at 14-40.
I don't think they.
And we got the lowly Houston Rockets at
They're
13-40.
clearly tanking.
We're not tanking. We just ain't good.
Well,
Hey, we ain't taking.
why can those things not be mutually exclusive? Y'all tanking and not that good.
We ain't taking. Bro. We ain't that good.
All right.
We ain't that
It's your
good.
team. It's your story. I'll let you tell it.
Easter Conference. A lot of things kind of the same, but a couple
Yeah,
differences.
but not the
There's been
same,
some
but the
change.
difference, right?
Boston Celtics were tired of wire looking like,
Fuck.
38-16.
Fuck.
The Milwaukee Bucks
Bucks.
creeping on the come up.
Half a game in front of.
The Philadelphia 76ers have cooled off a little. They was on a heater, 34-18. The Cavaliers have overtaken the Nets in the fourth space at 34-22.
That's believable.
We got the Nets
That's
at
believable.
32-21 in the fifth. We got Miami creeping up, 29-25.
That's a little bit more
in the sixth
believable.
space. And in the play-in tournament, we got in 7th place the New York Knicks at 29-26.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta Hawks at 27-27.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulls at 26-27.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrese Halliburton's Indiana Pacers.
That's an ill
at
play in. man.
25-30.
That's it. Is it almost? It's almost. How you said? Indiana, Chicago, Atlanta, and who else?
Central Division. The
the-
entire
yeah, I'm
Central
saying-
Division.
The Central Division. We playing it out for the play-in.
You notice ain't nobody from the Hawks make the All-Star game?
I did notice that. I think that's an
Considering they're in
indictment.
eighth place.
Halliburton made it.
Halliburton.
DeRozan made it.
Well, here's the
Randall
difference.
made it.
Well,
They're
here's
all
the difference.
two behind them and one just ahead of them.
But here's the difference, though. I believe Tyrese Halliburton should have made it because I personally,
Yes.
Yeah. He lead the league in
biased.
assists.
I am biased.
They nice. No, he averaged.
I'm being biased, 100%. And,
Nah, he should have made it. He should have made it. DeRozan made it.
DeRozan made it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DeRozan made it.
That's where the conversation can be had to me.
DeRozan made it.
DeRozan,
Julius
Trae
Randle.
Young. There's definitely a discussion to be had there with. I'm like, Julius Randle, Trae Young.
Y'all don't want me to go to the outside looking in?
Go ahead, you outside looker.
The Toronto Raptors 25-30 at 11. The Washington Wizards at 24-29.
Mm-hmm.
The Orlando Magic in 13th place at 22-32.
Okay.
Everybody thought they would be the number one team tanking. They ain't tanking. We
Yeah.
got the Hornets at 15-40. Mike
Man,
Kentucky at
that monstrosity.
now, mind you, we'll get to the whole ball. The
Orlando,
the
they
ball.
got.
Detroit Pistons, 15th place at 14-41.
They might need to tank or the Charlotte.
Charlie needs a guy.
Yeah, they might need Wamba. Him and Melo.
Wamba.
Him and Melo, you might
They
got something
need him.
there.
So okay.
Jordan needed.
You know what?
Jordan need
If
that
there's
nigga.
ever a player that had to go somewhere where the team was like, I ain't gonna say, well, no, we doing, but you would be saving us more than we do to you. That's one Wamba going to.
with Ben Carroll. Like, oh man, just do something.
But
Just do something.
I'm saying the Hornets are even more inept than the Magic. If he goes there, I mean, because they're still trying to win at an all-time. Like, yo, winning with this shit? Yeah, we trying to win. No, stop. You might get Wamba. You feel what I'm saying? If they get him, I can't
That's his
say his
name,
fucking
Wamba
name,
Wamba.
man.
Okay, hold on.
His name is Victor Wamba.
Victor Wembanyama.
Right.
Wamba.
Okay. Now,
At my best, I'm calling him Wamba, and I know that's not right. So I just call him what comes.
Tall, lanky.
Victor 7'3" Frenchie. What I'm saying is,
but the name you put
That's Victor Wamba, man.
Wamba.
What? That's
We gonna get him. We gonna get him though. So.
I think even if we get the first pick, I mean, like if we like have the best odds, we gonna get him. We don't deserve
We
that
gonna
shit.
get, we gonna
We
get
don't
him.
deserve that
yeah.
shit.
We'll pick somebody else.
No, we'll know. We're going to not get the number one pick.
Every
It's gonna
time.
be one of those. Oh, and then a stutter. And then a stutter.
Just seventh place.
Every time. Every time we saw it.
Worth tanking.
Every time we saw it.
Like football, like, oh, you was the worst, you get first
You
pick.
can find enough
Dog.
motherfuckers to play. and
Every
beat
time the
this-
Spurs saw it, we get the number one pick.
We're not gonna get him. I've already reserved myself the fact that we're not going to get him.
Every
I'm telling
time we
you,
saw
I
it,
already know
You
that.
putting bad
Listen.
mojo
No,
out
I
there.
already know that because this team doesn't.
Every time we saw it,
Victor Wembanyama.
Listen,
we
dog.
don't have the infrastructure to support
Wembanyama?
a superstar like that. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama. Oh,
I'm fucking it up.
No, you said it. All
Wamba.
right, so
Victor, okay.
let's talk about
Wembanyama.
elephant in the room. My guy was traded. I gave you my initial thoughts, right? He was on the group text, and I said,
Nah.
Man, they jamming out in
Who you got?
refreshers.
man, stop, man.
Who you got?
Who,
Yeah,
what,
I'm
when,
not in
where,
no
why?
group
Who's our
text.
guy, man? You know,
I said my guy.
Well,
Who you got,
Yeah, you
Coach?
got. Who? Let us go.
Your
Let-
group
let us
text.
go. Who you? You know what I'm saying?
Official?
Nah, that's a done deal.
Brotherhood.
Play Wednesday. What you mean?
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Hold on.
It's
He
some
was in
sketches.
Dallas, correct?
It's
He
it's
playing
some,
with
it's some
Charles
Buster
Boyd.
Browns.
Everybody.
It's some Buster Browns.
I'm not a Luka fan.
Yo,
Okay.
I fuck with Luca, but I do want to know what kind of sneaks Kyrie Irving wears.
That's
Though.
you on here.
Or the
That shit ain't
80s.
gonna work. That's me. That's you. You on it. That's you. Pay attention to it, but you on the joint. I said that ain't gonna work. Now, to the eye, a lot of motherfuckers might have felt like that was me saying Kyrie's not gonna be able to play with Luka. I think it's the other way around. I think Luka has never been put in a situation where he's had to play with someone like. Now his efficiency has to ratchet up a bit because what has been my biggest complaint with Luka, right? Luka he's a ball dominant guy who's never had to rein in anything. I take the shots I want when I want how I want because there's nobody else on my fucking team.
Right.
Why would we question Kyrie Irving? He's already been in situations playing with guys and having to be efficient. He's played in a situation with James Harden and Kevin Durant and has been extremely efficient. And it's not him. He's clearly comfortable in this situation. It wasn't for him. It was the fact that I'm not necessarily a Luka fan because to me, Luka is a chucker. Luka's not an efficient guy.
Volume.
He's a chucker.
He's
He's a
volume,
chucker.
which is smashed over.
The production out
Which
with-
you said
He's
it's a little masked
He's the
over.
new iteration of James Harden.
It's a little masked over that.
That's just me.
He's a volume, not just volume.
He's a chucker. I put him with the chuckers. He's a chucker.
I don't
Tracy
know.
McGrady.
That's fair. That's fair.
I like Kyrie out
That's
there.
fair.
You know why? I want to tell you why. I think Luka learned something this season. I think he learned he cannot win playing that way. So I don't think he'll mind sharing the floor.
I hope so.
Especially with a point guard who can still put the ball in your hands to take all
But here's
those
the
shots.
beauty. Though. Here's the beauty. Kyrie got to be a point guard. Kyrie has proven he can play off the ball. Kyrie
Sure.
he can play in any situation.
Right.
And it's just
Now,
them two.
let
So
me preface
Kyrie,
this by
I think
saying-
Luka
let
will
me-
humble up
Let
the
me
Kyrie
preface this
lead.
by saying this: that Mark Cuban, you are a crafty motherfucker. You are a hell of a gamer because Kyrie might say, "Hey man, fuck you. I'm going home." At the end of the season, I can no longer defend the shenanigans because this motherfucker does. I literally thought that he was going to rock out in Brooklyn, and I was 100% wrong. I mean, not 100%. I was 200% wrong. I can't predict this motherfucker here.
No, you're right.
I love him to death. That's my guy. That's my favorite NBA player. That's my guy.
I like how he plays.
But I
I always side-eyed him when he left.
When he plays.
Yo, I'd have left too.
Huh?
If it's true what they had said it would have been in his contract. Yo,
I mean,
True.
there's a lot of to me. There's a lot of perspectives on why he left that people aren't giving a fuck about. Number one is of course fuck you, Joe Tsai, because you did all that dumb shit about what I had to do to get back into the league and get back in your good graces. Nigga, I didn't forget about that shit. Fuck you and your team. My value is the highest it's ever been. I'm balling my ass off. This is who I am. I'm out here. Fuck y'all. I'm like Cartman. I'm going home.
yo, they said it was in his contract. They said he wouldn't get his money if they ain't win the championship.
I'm not playing under those circumstances.
I'm not playing for y'all. Fuck you.
But let's also look at this. He did say, "Hey, I want to be here." He couldn't arrive at a deal, so he said, "All right, get me the fuck out of here. Get me out of here. I want to be here." Now the money ain't gonna agree. We not gonna agree on, I guess, because I think I'm worth more. It might be absurd what I think I'm worth, and you're well in your right to say, "Nigga, you crazy as shit." It's no way in hell. But I can say, all right, because of what you people have deemed
But then that's
the
some shit
player
you told me I ain't gonna do
empowerment
nothing without a
movement.
check.
Yeah.
The player empowerment movement says, okay, if I don't like some shit now, I can get the fuck out of here.
The fuck out of here.
Get me out of here.
Yeah.
I want to be traded. And here's the beauty. Look how swiftly it happened. We're talking about 2 days later. 2 days later. 2 days later. Am I happy with the deal? I don't know, man, to be honest with you. Because, like I said, I'm not the biggest Luka fan. I'm just not. And
I'm not
y'all
neither, but I
might
could-
look at me crazy.
I think
I'm not
it'll-
the
See that?
Luka.
I can see
I
that
think it'll
working.
work because then Kyrie had her Jalen Brunson. And Jalen Brunson and Luka fit, you know what I mean? They worked together. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think
I
he,
hope so. I hope so.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of how I'm seeing it in my eyes.
If you put it in those terms,
because I don't the thing about Luka, like he not gonna stop doing what he doing no matter who on the team. You know what I'm saying? No matter he could be playing with LeBron, he's still going chuck and put up his shit. You know what I mean?
One thing about Kyrie, he
It
wanna
don't
win.
matter.
Like,
It
no
don't.
matter
You
what,
know what I
Kyrie
mean? It
truly
don't matter.
wanna win.
So
It's not
I'm
about the
saying
players that just play the win.
Kyrie know how to fit in with niggas already. So he know because Luka gonna do what Luka do. Kyrie know when to pick his spots and when the, you know what I mean, when he on the when he on the court, when to do, you know what I mean, when to do all that and all that. I think it is because you know what I mean. I'll just say he had better Jalen Brunson.
is it going?
Well,
And you remember to the Western Conference Finals with Luka and Jalen Brunson.
as wide open as the West is right now, it's going to work to the degree of winning a Western Conference
They're in
championship.
fifth place right now.
I would probably say
Hold. Let me
Okay.
provide some context for you before you.
Yeah, they in
before
fifth.
you go. Before
They
you
in
about to
fifth
say what you're
place.
about to say.
right.
Let me just provide context.
Give me
Because
the news.
They are in fifth place
What's their
now. 3 games
Mm-hmm.
separate from 5th, 2nd place. Because the Grizzlies 32-21, they're 29-26.
The Grizzlies seem to have taken a turn after they ran into Uncle Shay. Oh, all right, proceed.
That's a story in itself too. We'll get to that. That's a story in itself. So do you think so Grizzlies seem to be taking a
If they don't catch their traction, because that's my pick to win the West.
right.
And I think they have what it takes to do it. I'm like, but you still gotta go out and do it.
Right.
I didn't see 8 out of 9 losses, in your last 9 games after you motherfucking run up against a motherfucking 50-some-odd-year-old man with a sweater on.
With a knitted sweater on and shit.
You don't want these problems.
Some fried up Southern.
You don't want these problems.
I like Dallas to move probably up to the 2nd or 3rd seed.
I say that myself.
Yeah, I know it can
At
happen.
least 3rd.
It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. Like you said, out in the West is wide open. And now, like Luka, fuck how he play. He do got a guy. It's another team now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna do what he do, and Kyrie just gonna help a whole lot more.
Whole lot.
You know what I'm saying? Gonna help a whole lot more,
what?
man.
Kyrie Irving may make up for 3 or 4 guys. You feel what I'm saying? When it was like,
explain that, because
here's the
niggas
thing.
might take that wrong and misconstrue
got you.
what you
No problem at all. Luka Doncic, he can have the ball in his hands, and we all know that Kyrie Irving can be effective off the ball with Luka Doncic having the ball in his hands. If he passed the ball all the time to Kyrie Irving, he will be so much more effective and successful than he was passing to Finney Smith, Howell, Hardaway Jr. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 dudes. I couldn't get the last dude. Instead of passing to any of them dudes I just named, I passed to the fucking Kyrie. Okay, my chances have gotten better. I'm right down all these motherfuckers. He passed it to him.
I hate analytics, but just from an analytics standpoint, you're talking about 2 of the top 10 isolation scores in the league, with them having the number 1 isolation score in Kyrie Irving at 1.5 points, 1.52 points per possession.
That part,
and the number, I think, 8, Luka Doncic at 1.08 points per possession. So when you look at that on the floor, just from an analytics perspective, what it says is this. What it says is, under any circumstance, under any situation, I can get a shot off. I can create. So not only can I get a shot off and create, if I'm one of the best isolation scorers in the league, I'm creating for a guy in most cases one of the more deadlier scorers in the league.
You know
because
what?
They're both averaging.
You right.
At this point, when you combine their averages, they're the deadliest scoring duo in the league at both over 27.5 points per game. Just analytics, and I know the game not play, but if we're talking analytics, from an analytics standpoint, it works to a stat junkie. It works in their eyes, no questions.
Good brother. We seen this last year. I want to say the top 5. I want to say you had the number 2 and the number 5 isolation players in the league. One was Kyrie, one was Kevin Durant. They got swept by the Boston Celtics. And you saying Luka Doncic, like, yeah, they can get swept again. They can get swept again. They can. You going,
by that measure,
this
building could blow up.
But they could go to the finals, because you went to the Western Conference Finals with Jalen Brunson, and Kyrie is a major upgrade from Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
So they could go to the finals.
Yeah.
This could be either way.
So they got a crazy bottom and a crazy ceiling. The bottom is crazy. Like, yo, why? We just saw, like you were saying,
Different conferences too.
An even better
Two different
isolation
conferences,
player,
too.
though.
Different
It's two different
circumstances.
But
conferences
Kevin
too.
Durant
You
was
got
an
more.
even better isolation player with the same constant, which is Kyrie Irving. They got swept with a lot of the same shit around them. You know what I'm saying? Besides Luka and KD, a lot of the same shit around them. So they could possibly be swept, or in the wide open West, the talent they have, they can go to the motherfucking championship.
You saying it's interesting?
But I'm saying their bottom is a little bit lower.
So you saying it's interesting? It sounds like you gave an extremely wide range.
Yes,
of
it is.
shit
How
that
is
could happen.
You comparing two different teams, saying that how is their bottom completely lower because the Nets got swept?
What I'm saying is the good brother had brought up the point where he said you have two highly individual
I know what
isolation players.
I heard him.
I said, all right, cool, no problem. I said, last year we just saw this with Kyrie Irving and another guy that's just as highly as
Wait a
isolation.
minute, man.
And then you can go to the flip side. You just saw this with Luka and Jalen Brunson go to the Western Conference Finals.
But all I was saying is
Their bottom is significantly lower.
it is.
Why?
It is.
Because of Kyrie?
Because we know we just saw
You just seen a guy. You just seen the other guy that he's playing with go to the Western Conference Finals. So which one is it?
Hold on.
Which one? Which one of them got to hold more weight? And you saying that the Kyrie and Kevin Durant? That's what
Yeah,
you're
Kyrie.
saying.
Okay, so that's the extremely high ceiling.
Yeah. I didn't say he didn't have an extreme high ceiling.
Because it seems
But
like
what I'm saying is y'all
wants
ain't
to focus on speed.
but y'all not saying that they don't also have an extremely low ceiling.
I said let's
Because
see.
I've seen
That's not
Why?
I've seen
what
you
Okay,
just
but what I'm
explained.
asking you, why do they have a low ceiling? Because of Kyrie's on the team?
No.
Because with Luka, without Kyrie, he went to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. Yes. And like he
So
said,
Kyrie's the question mark?
So it has to be Kyrie.
I'm not.
If you're saying they're going to get,
I'm
they
not
could
saying
drop
Kyrie's
his
the
ass
question mark.
because he got swept with the net. They going.
What I'm saying, no. What you said was you said two ISO guys.
I'm just giving you analytics.
Right, and I said-
analytics don't mean shit.
Right.
It's a stat. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Fires just saying two ISO guys got swept.
They
But
got
it's a different
swept.
conference, though. Why? That's
Different conferences.
I can't
I didn't
see
say.
Kyrie.
Hold
and Luka
on.
getting
Now,
swept in the
to be
West.
fair, a lot of people said last year those guys wouldn't
Brooklyn
was
gets swept.
exactly,
What?
but they did get
Brooklyn.
swept. So I'm like, oh wow. Matter of fact,
People could have said,
didn't.
I don't see
I-
Brooklyn
hold
getting
on,
swept
hold
in the playoffs.
You feel what I'm saying? I didn't see them getting swept,
In the playoffs. Correct.
but with two great ISO players,
Get swept.
Dallas can get swept.
Let's not act
They
like
have a
Let's
crazy
not act like we have not been on air for the last 2 years.
man. See, I'm
Not act like we have
consistent.
not been on
I'm
the air for the
consistent.
last 2 years. Yes, you're. And that is the beauty of it. You are very consistent.
Yes.
You're very
Yes.
consistent.
Yeah.
You even brought up that consistency just now.
Yes.
Even when I told you the ceiling is Kyrie Irving's been to a championship.
Yes.
Luka Doncic has been to a Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm.
You're focused on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that Kyrie Irving got swept with another isolation scorer last year.
But what I'm saying is, when you brought up, you said, "Well, these guys are top."
What did I preface
But
that by
that's-
saying, honey? I said I'm just
Analytics.
throwing this.
Paper.
I just now I'm reserved and saying I don't know if it's going to work. That's right, and not because
As I said,
because
I don't know if it's going to work. But you said, "Okay, when I believe the analytics, this is what the analytics say." I'm like, I get that. I'm not going to argue
why
you
you
with
don't
them.
believe the I just
No, you
put
said-
analytics out there.
But all I was saying was, I don't
I said
have to
I said
believe.
for fanboys,
I don't have to
stat
believe.
geeks. Here's the analytics.
I don't have to believe in the analytics when I actually seen shit play out. Now we can believe what we believe, and I ain't gonna argue people. But what I was saying was their basement is a lot
So okay.
further down than what people think.
Okay. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna
Go
trigger
ahead.
me like
Nah.
that. But you trigger me like that because you fucking with my boy. It's a direct hit on my boy. I'm not gonna let you trigger me like that.
I love Uncle Drew.
I'm not gonna let you trigger me.
I love Uncle Drew.
Because I can retort with some shit that literally I'm not gonna do that. You're right. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. So where's their ceiling? If their basement is
I said they're still they can win a championship. I said, but the way, like you were saying, you was explaining the particular way they play. He said these are two of
He
the.
said they could get swept or they could win it.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what
it's
I.
happened.
That's what I'm saying.
Because it's happened.
But a lot of people don't think, oh, they can get swept. I'm like, I just saw two players of the same particular.
So
That's what I was saying.
But what I'm saying-
Analytically,
hold on, but
So
first
they-
of all,
so it's
but
not
first of
out
all,
of the realm.
Luka
And
never
analytics,
got
they can
swept.
still get swept.
Yeah, so it's not out of the realm.
So
I
that's
just
what I'm
saw
saying.
it. Nobody saw.
He's been to a
Brooklyn.
couple finals
Kevin
against the
Durant's been
Clippers.
swept a couple of times.
But so he was.
The first time getting swept was with Kevin Durant.
Okay, so don't bring up the analytics part then. Well, if I'm going on the
This is a
analytics part,
live talk show.
that's the
What do
part.
you mean?
If
We
you-
bring up we talk about every aspect
you-
of the game.
If you going on, we're
This is
saying,
the real nigga aspect. What you talking about now?
well, the real nigga aspect. I'm like, well, throw out the analytics. That's what you
You
said.
think we have a 5-minute show?
You just.
What are you talking about?
I gave you the analytics. I said what I see with the. I've seen people falter with the same metrics you put forth with the analytics. I said,
From
well,
now on, we're gonna come on, we're gonna give our picks, and the show will be over.
doggy.
The show will be 2 minutes long, and you'll be like,
Nah, I understand. I understand
No,
what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
saying, like, what the fuck? Like, the nigga don't want analytics. I mean,
I want it all. I want it all. I've answered it all. I thought I've answered it all.
Listen. This is what I was saying. You see, like you said, you seen one of them do that, but you seen another guy who's a ball dominant player play with another ball dominant player, and they succeeded. So what I was saying, because you made it seem like when Luka and Kyrie got together, they weren't going to succeed because of the analytics he was talking about. But you seen one succeed already with another ball dominant guard, and you seen one not succeed. So what makes you think they wouldn't? That's what I was asking. What makes you think they wouldn't succeed? Because you only seen that one guy not succeed?
Because I haven't seen any ball dominant guys succeed. Why would they be different?
I actually told you one has won a championship with another ball dominant guy. He actually hit the game-winning shot in the championship with a matter of fact. That guy's probably going to be the all-time leading scorer. That ball dominant guy, and I seen this guy play with 2 other ball dominant guys and still get 27 a game.
So you're not saying
I've
he's
seen
ball
him-
dominant now.
I've
That's
seen-
what I'm saying. You say he's a ball dominant. I'm like, well, okay, well, if one guy's ball dominant, you can't have 2 ball dominant guys, man.
Yes, you can.
No.
Okay, well,
I said Kyrie has more success playing with other ball dominant guys than Luka does. That's what I said.
yeah.
So
Okay.
my question wasn't with Kyrie, it was with Luka.
Okay.
So the point was
Yes.
they upgraded the position
Mm-hmm.
with a better, less ball dominant guard in
Mhm.
Kyrie Irving. Because are we going to say that Jalen Brunson is better than Kyrie Irving?
So are we going to say that?
I am the
No,
fuck, man. This guy
No.
just won't answer the question.
What's the question?
God damn,
Because I'm saying,
here.
like, well, if you put it like that, from how I'm hearing it, you classifying Kyrie as not ball dominant.
There was a specifically phrased question. Is Kyrie Irving better than Jalen Brunson?
Yes.
God damn it,
Yes.
man. Like,
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
now,
Yes, he
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Yes, he is.
He said,
Uh-huh.
Because he's
did they not just replace Jalen Brunson with Kyrie Irving? Right?
Mhm.
Is Kyrie Irving efficient than Jalen Brunson? Yes.
So that means they should be able to make your father than the two of them.
As it would seem, right? That's all he's saying. You're saying, hey,
Oh, Kyrie.
I've seen this guy in the very same position with an even
Get
better
swept.
player than Luka Doncic
Guess what?
gets swept.
Dallas can get swept.
So Dallas can get swept.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
But what I'm also saying is,
Oh, fuck, man.
I'm saying no.
Oh, my God, man.
What you saying? What you saying? What you
Talk to
saying?
him, bye.
In this scenario,
Be drinking or eating past
in this scenario, you said this is two ball dominant guys, and I'm like, nah, there won't be two ball dominant guys. That will be just dominating the ball, maybe not as dominant as he used to be, but still dominating, and Kyrie Irving being a compliment. Probably an elite compliment that doesn't look like a ball dominant, but he can also be ball dominant. He won't. This is what I'm saying. You're saying they both gonna be ball dominant. I'm like, no, they won't be ball dominant. They won't be. That changes the whole dynamic. Luka's not changing. Luka's not changing. He will be ball dominant, so it won't be two ball dominant people. So you keep saying, Kyrie Irving's ball dominant. No, he's not. And we all know he can thrive being off the ball. But he won't be on the ball or ball dominant anyway.
So listen.
So it won't be two ball dominant players.
That's what you would say. I said, you see him get swept.
I'm saying what's that? I'm
We
saying
just
to
thought of
answer
that.
that specific. To answer that specific. If you was classifying him as ball dominant, I was like, well, we seen two ball dominant people.
Where the fuck's LeBron at right now? What time is it? It is 11:09. Where's LeBron at? Because LeBron, I think they just
Number
started.
two, knocking on, knocking on
Where
the door.
is he at? Can be a live LeBron counter? Where is he right now? Where is
Oh
LeBron
shit, he
James?
playing right
Yeah, he's playing right now.
Oh,
He's
shit.
playing right now. This is the night. Well, of course, it's 36 points away. So this is a.
now? Oh no, let us know out there, people, how much
where
LeBron
is this
got.
motherfucker at? I do have
Dude
something
got
else.
4.
I do
Dude
have
got
something else I
36.
wanted to cover, man, because I think this
Go
is
ahead, go
important.
ahead.
This is important.
LeBron James got 20 points right now.
20 points.
And
What quarter
it
is it?
is
Second.
not half.
I told you. Second.
He's going for it. He's going
Yeah,
for it.
they said, listen, it's all. Listen, it's all.
He's going for
Sure.
If it's not half and he got 20, I don't give a fuck. Win, lose, or draw, he going for it at this point. Second half points, he's going for it.
Iceman told me something a long time ago, and I was like, you know what? I heard nothing that can beat that. He said, anybody who has the skill, most people do, with enough attempts, you too will average 3 motherfucking points. LeBron James is one of the people at the top of it. It don't take that many motherfucking. It don't take that many attempts for him. 36. Now, when you have the whole rest of the team, like, yo, we invested in you getting out, and you LeBron James,
It don't take much for a 30-point game like
and
that.
let me show you some background. 1987. My favorite person on earth that's not in my family at all, Dr. J.
Cool.
He was going for his 30,000 professional point. Let that be a record to you. 30,000 professional point. It wasn't counting the ABA, but it's a big deal of it. Everybody in Philadelphia, if they could, they was passing him the ball that night. Mind you, he's Dr. J already. I don't need that much help. It was almost like the Pacers was like, man, go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, get your shit off. You gonna get 30 G's? He was laying it up, dunking on motherfuckers. So
Yeah, I knew he was gonna get it
so
tonight.
to juxtapose that against LeBron, I'm like, even if motherfuckers won,
So they said it wouldn't be wise for him to get Friday night.
I'm gonna tell you something more.
Wouldn't be
Not more
Nah,
impressive.
because of the Super Bowl. They said the Super Bowl gonna overwhelm it.
get it tonight.
Y'all get it tonight. You can last a couple days. It wouldn't be wise.
3 days of sport.
Y'all,
The more we start scrutinizing these ankles and these shoulders, motherfucker.
y'all,
They ain't look for him because they ain't getting interviews today.
Hello. They ain't.
Why
This
ain't
is
doing
media
now,
day.
LeBron? Before we get
This
to
was
the
media
Super
day.
Bowl?
It wasn't even the usual media to get it tonight,
Yeah.
LeBron.
Nah,
West
because
Boy,
Coast.
Ice, man.
yo, that's what they they're like, yo, it'd be best for him to do it tonight so he could get the coverage. Because once Friday come,
Bowl winner, normally
He'll do
that-
it tonight.
that's
He
a
might as
whole
well
week
do like
hangover.
NBA
yeah,
stars
now I
now,
said
they
once
sit
Friday
for the
come,
next game.
everything gonna switch to Super
Yeah.
Bowl coverage. All the funny interviewers, and you're gonna be doing all the backstories.
Everybody's in.
Yeah, you're gonna do all the back.
That's when they start
Yeah,
getting trying like
Arizona,
I'm tired
yeah.
of talking. I just want to play. I just want to play.
It ain't gonna be no more
shit.
coverage. They ain't gonna be talking
They
about
good. We
you.
good. We just want to
beat
play now.
Kareem, you know what I
I've been saying
mean?
this shit all week. That's when you like, look, it's getting spicy.
Up to Kareem, man.
Yes, sir.
That fucker, 84, man. That's impressive.
Yes, it is.
When LeBron makes it, man, we will actually talk about that shit.
That's when
I
that
think
nigga was born.
We might go on. We might go on. 84? He wasn't even born in 84.
No.
No. LeBron wasn't born in 84. He was born in
LeBron, 30 years old,
No,
man.
86. He
Yeah,
later
after
than
that.
that.
He was after
Yeah.
that. He wasn't even born when that was when that scoring title was established.
Let me. What's this?
LeBron is
23.
38 years old, man.
40 years from now, you know what? He may have been born. He might have been a youngster.
LeBron is 38 years old, man.
Yeah, do the math on that. Fast math. 38.
Man, ain't fast,
I'm
man.
fuzzy right now.
I'm
fuzzy.
38,
Yeah, but he
7
was
years
around.
old, 45, 7. You
He
add
wasn't
7 to
around.
me, that's 84.
December 30th, 1984. Yep.
Man, I know when that
He was-
nigga.
No, that's what he born. Year.
Yo, he was.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. God damn it.
When did dude
It
break
was,
the
it
record?
was 84. The 83
Oh,
season.
Oh, hey,
The
hey.
83 season.
No.
He was born in the
interest-
season.
Hold on, no.
He was born during the
In the interest of
season.
accuracy. Let's find out the exact date.
He was born during the season, though.
Damn, yeah. Yeah.
Season starting what? What he broke it in?
November.
Yeah, whenever he
November.
broke it, this is October. It was October. Back then it was
LeBron
starting.
thing is in
April
December.
5th. So Kareem
It was
broke
83, 84
Kareem
season.
So it
broke
was broken
in
earlier.
83, 84, and then he was born. Yup.
December
85.
85. Yeah.
Next season.
Yeah.
He wasn't even born when it was broken.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
April 5th, 19. But goddamn, you're absolutely right. I said, for some reason, I always equate LeBron James' age to my son. I was thinking, for some reason, 90 something. I don't know.
What?
I
yeah.
think it's one son.
Nah,
I'm thinking,
him
I'm
too.
thinking my
No.
oldest son. I'm thinking my oldest son. I'm damn.
Like 36, nigga. Shit.
Hey, 38, man.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
That's what I'm saying. Like 36.
Yeah, that nigga's
I
young.
know around
You
30.
know how old LeBron James is. That's what it is, man. So,
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Absolutely. I keep forgetting.
I was like, he
LeBron
might have
James.
been born, but not
But yo, listen,
functioning.
let's this is. I'm gonna tell you something impressive. This is what's not more impressive, but equally impressive.
What's that?
Royal family of basketball.
Okay.
The fucking Wagners is.
They the royal family of basketball.
I gotta say.
Are they?
that.
Hold up. Are they?
You got 3 generations of McDonald's All-Americans. DJ Wagner's the first 3rd generation McDonald's All-American.
That's fair.
You got the Bears out there.
I'm
Good
definitely
point.
thinking the Bears.
What? They're all 2nd generation. They don't have their. If you give me one of the Berries, if you give me one of them
Okay,
Suns
all right, so you
kids,
said lineage. All right, got you. All right. All
these
right.
got a grandpa, a dad, and a son. That's McDonald's.
That's fair.
And
Off
the
top of my
beauty,
head.
here's the beauty of it. They all out of Camden High School.
That's tough. That's tough. They all went to Camden High School. That's fucking tough. That's tough. They ain't all go to You know, one went to Camden, one to IMG, one went to Oak Hill.
Nah, they
Yeah.
all went to a public high school.
Salute, man. Salute Camden. Salute.
Right
Camden.
over the bridge. That's tough, man.
That's man. I can't.
That's
front.
tough.
I can't front
And,
on
and
that.
not to mention that. To have your grandfather as an All-American, a 2,000 point scorer, and world champion.
I ain't play for his pop.
No, where's Grandpa at?
Louisville.
I'm not going there.
But you why not? Louisville ain't no. And that's all right. They
I
better.
want to go Louisville.
Well,
Yeah.
I could have went to
what
my
I'm
dad's
hearing-
alma mater, Memphis.
from
I don't want to go there either.
from what I'm hearing, from
But I
out
went,
of those
I went to
camps,
Camden, though.
all of those guys wanted to blaze their own path when it came to.
I went to Camden, though.
Right, we all right after high. We all went to Camden, but after high school, I want to do something different.
Man, you don't hear that, man. You just made that up, man.
I ain't hear what.
They all want to blaze their own trail
sounds
here.
good. That shit sound good, though. For the DVD, that shit sound good, though.
I was picking up with
I mean,
you.
because one goes to Louisville, one goes to Memphis, one goes to.
But I did hear Wani already. I don't want to go to Louisville after my dad. I heard DJ say I don't want to go to Memphis after my dad. What the fuck? Am I saying
That's a
wrong?
30 for 30.
What am I saying
That's
wrong?
a 30 for 30. What if I told you that 3 people from the same family would be All-American?
That's some hype
3
shit.
generations of the same family would be McDonald's
Blaze your
All-American.
own trail.
That's crazy.
That's some
It's
hype shit.
crazy. It's crazy that it happened, but it wouldn't be hard not to believe.
But it happened.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
It's
it
crazy,
happened.
but it wouldn't be hard not to believe.
Like
For us to
in this
believe,
day and
no,
age,
it shouldn't
but
be.
that shit happened. Like
It did happen,
that shit happened.
but I'm telling you like this: they're the first ones. Please believe it's gonna be a whole lot.
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Because we
I
got a
believe
whole
that.
lot
I
of
believe
deuces
it.
right now.
I believe it.
We got deuces right now, so
Absolutely.
we-
But okay,
it's just timing
so
on
since
milk
you said
and-
it,
and
since
all
you
of
said
that.
it, let's get some candidates right now. Who? Oh, let me get you some music.
Candidates.
Let me get you.
I'm gonna say the Grants, Horace Grant, Jeremy Grant, Jelani
all
Grant.
brothers. That's the problem. It's the twins,
Mm-hmm.
Horace
No,
and
I'm
Harvey,
saying
and their sons.
I want to say that. I want to
It's
say their
their
son. I
sons.
want to say their son got a great
is
chance.
any of the Harvey Grant and Horace Grant sons? Is any of the Horace?
I don't
and Harvey
know.
Grant
I don't know, but I
grandkids?
think they got a chance. I don't. That's what I'm saying. Those are the people I'm saying.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know if they have a chance. Okay.
We don't know
I
nobody
don't
with
know.
grandkids.
I don't.
That's why I said we don't know nobody who got
But
grandkids.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why this shit is amazing.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
said.
amazing.
I
Because they had kids young. nigga.
We
You're claiming that
this
it's Bill
nigga
Wagner
is
shit.
one of the best high school players on the planet. Like it ain't low. We gotta look for him. He's here. He's here.
I didn't. Good brother.
It happened. Like nigga is here.
Like I said.
Right, that's what I
Like I
said.
said, now there are a lot of father-son tandems now.
Right. You said father son. So now we gotta wait. So you just said father son. So you gotta wait another what?
Yeah, we ain't
So for the
debating. They the
son-
only
No,
ones
no.
because we the only ones that know it's popping.
Yeah,
We don't. You know what I mean? We don't know the all that. And, you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know
Like,
if Jalen Rose got a son that's like 20 years old. I don't know that.
Here's the problem. Even if Jalen Rose's son becomes an All-American, Jalen Rose's son's son has to be an All-American.
How? Maybe you think I'm not giving Milt Wagner and them their props. They won. They won. There's an Aristotle.
Because
They won.
Y'all saying, man, we don't know this. What I'm
You
trying to
asked.
tell
You
is-
asked.
nah, you asked. Can we look
Right.
for it?
That's
And I said,
It ain't nobody else.
I said,
this shit ain't easy. That
We
shit
know.
I know it ain't
we
easy,
know it's not
but-
easy.
but it's
But nobody else has grandkids that we know of that's playing sports.
yeah.
That's what we're saying.
we know one though.
Who? Yeah, we know one. Yeah, we get that. Yeah, we both said that.
Yeah.
Yo,
We both
they
said
don't
that.
got a McDonald's,
Yeah.
got a Burger Boy as grandson in the crib,
Yeah.
right over the bridge.
I'm not. I'm not disputing that. I'm for that. All I'm saying is
We
that
don't even know. We don't even. Okay. First of all, okay. So Bron got a Burger Boy son. So that means Bronny's son got to be a Burger Boy, and that's what 20 years from now. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to get at. We got to
win by a long shot, not just one.
We both
He's
know.
won by a long shot.
This shit ordinary.
Yeah.
We both know.
Yeah, but you asked. You said, "Well, who else would be candidates?" I said, "But I just said."
Who?
What the fuck did I say? But I said it. I said, the Grants.
One of the grandkids.
Yeah, one of the Grants.
It's a lot.
I don't know if he has
It's a lot.
kids.
Now, now, mind you, we have to first establish that Horace or Harvey were Burger Boys. So we have to establish that. Now,
Jeremy,
we got to get the
what I want-
research staff to research that.
Oh, time out here.
Come on, Ice. Come on, Ice.
I would consider the Grants better than Lonnie, even if they wasn't Burger Boys.
Right. I agree with you.
So
I agree with you.
So what does if so not a Burger Boy and their grandson ain't a Burger Boy, they not a Burger Boy, that disqualified them from being because those three was Burger Boys, but they all had better careers than the first two.
What I said
Bill
to you
and
was-
Lonnie.
What I said to you is third generation.
But we talk.
greatness.
Now you going back to that. We was past that. You said so they would have to have.
So Horace Grant.
You said
Horace Grant is better than Milt Wagner. Jeremy Grant is better than DeJuan Wagner.
Yes.
To answer your question.
And you said,
matter of fact,
but
matter
you
of
said
fact,
no.
Matter of fact, Gerard Grant might be better than.
But the thing you
DeJuan
said
Wagner.
was we have to go back and check if the Grants were Burger Boys.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. And what I made the point was, do they have to be Burger Boys to be better than the Wagners? Because their career is better than the Wagners.
Because now I'm
So if
thinking
they have
about,
a grandson and he paying out or whatever, and he make
Right.
it whatever, like
because now I'm thinking about, I'm like, well, now maybe I have to go with Gary Trent and Gary Trent Jr.
So Gary Trent. of
But
Ohio
even
fame.
then, they
yeah, they
Gary-
gave the
so
grandson,
Gary-
yeah.
out for a
So Gary
grandson.
Trent, okay,
Yeah, it'd be the grandson,
Because
yeah.
Gary Trent Jr., if we're tracking, Gary Trent Jr.'s career was better. His high school career wasn't better than Wani Wagner's career,
No.
but
It's
his
better.
college career was
But
better than
he's
Wani
better
Wagner's
now.
college career. His pro career is turning out better than Wani Wagner. So he has to produce a son better than DJ
Yeah.
on paper.
Only thing I'm
Or
saying,
in actuality.
only thing I'm saying is,
Because Gary Trent, are we saying Gary Trent was better than Milt Wagner?
I think they kind of was even.
Even
Yeah, you know, they kind of was even.
Gary Trent Jr. better than Milt Wagner?
I think they
Senior?
was kind of was even.
So Gary Trent Sr. better than Milt Wagner Sr.
Then they kind of was even. No, that's what
So
I'm saying.
Milt Wagner Sr. attended Louisville.
Mhm.
Gary Trent
Well,
Sr.
no, his
His
college
Ohio
career,
University.
his college career was better, but he's a Shaq and Miak, so I'm kind of putting them even. College,
So Big Dog,
sounds
Big Dog mid-major,
right.
role player.
You at least got to
role
be.
player.
Well, no,
at
Milt Wagner
Power
was
Five.
more than a role
big
player.
hold, big guy, big major, long NBA career. Milt Wagner, not long NBA career. DeWani Wagner, not long in career. Gary Trent Jr. striving for a
Still
long
playing right
career.
Right, still playing right now.
I want this on record.
And
So you
Burger
trying to tell
Boys
me-
and
so you trying
Burger
to tell me
Boys.
Gary Trent Jr. gonna play a long time in the NBA?
He's already played
He's
longer.
played what, 3 years now? 4 years now?
He's already played longer than Bonnie.
I just want you to answer the question. Are you trying to tell me that Gary Trent
What's
Jr.
a long time? What's a long time shit? But if you
He's
play,
already played
play-
longer than Bonnie.
10 plus years?
that's a.
I think he might.
I
think
say
he
about
might, 'cause he
6,
can
7.
shoot.
That's a long time.
What do you think?
I think he might because he can shoot.
I say about 6, 7 years.
And he comes from
and that's a long
Shout
time.
out
Gary Trent.
Shout out to the brotherhood. I want to try to trap these niggas.
Nah, I say about 6, 7 years. I don't know about 10, But I say about 6 or
I
7.
think he might be around 10 because of you.
easy right now. Shit,
Oh yeah, 10 might be. Yo,
He's shooting
listen,
right now.
listen.
10
Yup,
easy
yup.
right
I ain't even
now.
gonna put it. I ain't even gonna disrespect him. He
Easy
do,
right
he could
now.
do 13 easy.
You averaging. Okay, so
He could do 13 easy. Alex Burks in the league, and he still
that's what
and niggas still
saying.
coveted it.
I'm
The
saying
Sixers is they want him
you
back.
30 in the league right now on a given
The
night.
Sixers want him back. Yo, he's still coveted in the league, so you could do 13.
Because he can shoot.
You could do 13 other niggas loses.
Always have a job.
Wesley Matthews.
He'll always. Gary Trent Jr. will always have a job in Toronto.
Wesley
He still
Matthews
shoot. I still
still.
got it. I still got it.
Even if you Danny Green, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Danny Green,
That's
and
what
he's
I'm
still on the
saying.
Memphis,
I'm like,
on Memphis bench. He's
All
right
I'm
at the
saying
end.
is, to your point, Milt Wagner is way out in front of the motherfucker. He's got a grand. He's the only, from what I know, he's the only one that has a grandson that's at this level.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's
But I
They
think
way
there
out
are
in
a
front.
lot of father son or whatever combinations out there, and you ask me, and then you said, "Well, Burger Boys," and say, "All right, well, Gary Trent Jr. and Gary Trent."
I mean, shout out to the Wagners, man. That's a phenomenal.
That
way
is
to
that's
now.
crazy.
I,
to sit at the
I
dinner
do want to
table,
give
man.
one. I do want to give them all their fucking props.
I'm gonna say this.
They've been winning all the shit they need to win at all the levels they was at.
Because it's extraordinary to me at a public school in this day and age of player
Yeah,
movement and the like the AAU era of players going there. Grown players literally stay at public high school,
And
and
when it's proven that you can go from there, there's no need to leave.
you know what I just thought of. That was real ill. I can understand one Wagner coming from Camden. You know
so he's
how.
averaging 18 a game right now. So 18 right now turns out to 10 6 years from now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gary Trent gonna be in the league a minute.
Who said Gary Trent Jr. averaged 18 right now?
18 right now.
Get the fuck out of here. That's real. That's real numbers. Those are real numbers. Real numbers. 18. That's a difference
Shout out to
maker.
You said Wagner was better than Gary Trent in college?
Which damn, we talking about a lot of people. Which one are you talking about?
What not his peer?
Memphis Wani.
Memphis
You better than
Wani?
Gary Trent?
Gary Trent, Shaq and the Mac
No. Your boy went to Duke.
in college.
Man, Duke
In college,
Jr.
Wani
and
Wagner
Wani
probably
Jr.
was the better player.
That's what he asked you.
Yeah, the better player. Yeah, he's a better player in college. But pro, he wasn't a better pro.
I think
I know he wasn't a better player.
I don't think he was actually the better player.
I think you know, and not to say that because Wani Wagner's career was sidelined due to abdominal injuries, pancreatitis, shit like that. Niggas was saying he had AIDS, all that kind of shit. But his career was cut short. That means a lot. But like he wasn't like 18 a game. I don't know if he could have sustained that. And who's to say Gary Trent's going to sustain that? Who knows?
Here's the thing.
Who knows? I'd like to think that it extrapolates over to 15 for his career.
Man, listen, I hope DJ do good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
I hope he do good. I hope he make it to the L.
We'll see.
Get to college, other niggas start to shine.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Other niggas
that's
start
when
to shine.
that alpha dog mentality takes over, man. And you know, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. I think he got it. I don't.
Oh
have no
yeah,
problem
he a
with
dog
DJ.
at the he a dog
Yeah,
at the
I don't
lead
have no problem.
guard.
I think DJ been at this position for a long time. I mean, shit, he got the fucking tutelage. He got the guidance. I mean, damn, that's crazy. I mean,
He's
he
been around
literally-
nothing but
I mean, there's
professionals.
literally red carpet paved. All he had to do was achieve the things needed to go get it, and he's done that. So
To me, he's gotten to the requisite, and which was the baseline requisite skill set.
he's approaching $2,000. He's approaching 2,000 points.
I don't even care
Yeah,
about the
nah.
points.
Well, that's big game history.
I mean,
it puts him with his dad. As far as
I'm not
crossing
saying
that
this. I'm not
2,000
saying this.
barrier.
I'm not saying it's small. All I'm saying is that if Wani Wagner could just get to,
Shit, for a
reach
public school, that's a
certain
lot of fucking
benchmarks,
points.
which he's reached to me, pretty much a while ago. Like, he's going to be a pro. Now, all that really matters to me, whether college or whatever, is health. Because it seems like that's the only thing that has befuddled and riddled the Wagner family is health. Weird health.
I put that on DJ.
No. I'm not putting it on him either. What I'm saying is,
dad's pancreatitis on.
no. What I have to say is that is in fair play because his dad and his grandfather.
That's like putting Sam Bowie's son leg injuries on him. Man, I ain't gonna do that. If it happens, it happens.
Hold on. You make it seem like he didn't inherit. Put it like this: if he had a child after he had catastrophic injuries, and no, that's how that kind of genetics works. Your genes kind of I might grow to be tall, but I have a gene in me. I might be a little more brittle. That's kind of how. That's kind of how that works. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he doesn't inherit the genes that kept his grandfather and father out of the league because they all were talented enough, and we think they had a little bit more to prove.
I don't even want to say because that ain't even a sure thing now. I don't want to say, he's going to the league because that's not a foregone conclusion.
Nope, that's what I said.
No,
I don't even want to say that.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair as well.
Listen, we've been here all night, man. It's been a long go all night long. This is the Friday Black Culture Journey, sports entertainment, current events, politics, the live legends. We appreciate it, man. Y'all could be anywhere here with us. We appreciate y'all watching us argue, chew each other out. You know what I mean? All that shit, man.
Agreed and
Don't ever get it
disagreed.
misconstrued, man. We chew each other out, man, but we love each other, man. At the end of the day, nigga, we gonna laugh and joke and crack jokes and all that shit, man. I might go 100% on one of these niggas, and they might go 100% on me. That's what we do, man. That's what makes the shit discussion, man. Debate, discussion, grown man talk. I don't want to say fuck your feelings, man, because I love my niggas, but
That ain't fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings.
This is
at a certain point.
This is you being led into genuine talk, genuine discussion about passionate topics, man. And everybody's not going to agree on things. Everybody's not going to have the same point of view. Everybody's not going to have the same viewpoint. We're going to disagree. We do that all the time. Unfortunately, you just being not unfortunately, I think it's fortunate. You get led into private talk that we make public, and I like to think that's what this is, because this is more than just a podcast. This is private talk that we make public for y'all. This is live, one take. This is no reshoots. We do this barring sound issues, production issues. No matter what, we come every single week. Unabashed, unapologetic.
Thank y'all for walking with us.
Thank you for walking with us. Get us out of here, Fresh. We love y'all. Live from Studio 7.
Love you, man. Studio 7. Inside the building, man. We jamming it.
Take place Tuesday nights. Live legends. Get out.
There's certain moments that you have when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment.
These guys came from Woodland, Delaware. Where are you from?
Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's fighting right now? Who's
Listen, man, it's your boy, Green Hat, man.